Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing? Happy Thursday, one and all. And it is the final stream of the week. So with no Friday stream, I'm sure it's going to be a feral Thursday instead. We are back to normal next week. And this is the final week for now of two... Hang on, I haven't... There we go. Of two streams per week. So we'll be back to normal next week. How are we all doing, though? Happy Thursday. I apologise for being a little bit late. I finished work very, very late. But it's a pleasure to see so many of you in already. Thank you very much for that. We do have a lot of high-octane Football Manager action today if we actually do end up press and continue. We've got league action. We've got Premier Sports quarter-final cup action. We've got more European action. It's all on the go. It is all on the go. It is, unfortunately, the 67th episode with Edinburgh. And that's the only time I'm going to say it. I'm sure it's not going to get mentioned. It is, we've been here. Oh, there we go, Jack straight away. First of all, we want to say we need to sack these stewards. We do have a streak on the pitch. G&G looking like a prime gym skin there, dropping the shoulder, getting past the stewards. 35 stream streak. Thank you very much, G&G, for the company. I appreciate it. But how are we all doing? Most importantly, I want to see who's in. Let's have a catch up with everyone. Matt's first through the door. How are we, Matt? I hope you're doing very, very well. How are we today? Dimmy, not far behind. How are you? I hope you're doing very well. Happy Thursday to you. Matt was enjoying their tune. Which one was that? Was that Town Called Malice to start? I think it was, wasn't it? Jack's in. How are we, Jack? I hope work went well on Tuesday. It's a pleasure to have you back. How are we doing? Happy Thursday, happy Thursday. There we go. Drin lover. It is, yes, a factual statement, that one. Matt sacking the stewards there. Palace News, welcome in. Happy Thursday. And I believe, happy birthday might be in order. I believe there's some birthday wishes to be given to Palace News. Let's all sing happy birthday in the chat. Welcome in, Palace News. Happy Thursday. I hope you've had a brilliant day. I hope you've had a great birthday. Scubs, welcome in. How are we, Scubs? Happy Thursday. I hope all went well yesterday with the funeral. It was yesterday, I believe, wasn't it? I hope all okay there. And after the conversation we had in Bob Dude, I hope you haven't got too much of a sore head this evening. How are we there, Scubs? Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing very, very well. Drinnen 3-1 anytime. He's gone, no, I wouldn't say quiet, but by his standards this season, he's gone a little bit quieter. But still sounds good money to me. I'm not hugely confident for Swindon tonight, if I'm honest. I've got a bad feeling. Bongo's here and he's got him and Bedders dancing. It must be a Thursday evening. We've got hips wiggling. How are we doing? Welcome in, Bongo. Not finished work yet, I assume, but getting there. We're nearly there, Bongo. Matt's got Bongo dancing as well. New Twitch updates bad, is it? What have Twitch done? What have Twitch done, Jack? Mr. Scotsman says 7th, I think. What was... I forget what the question was. I forget what the question was. Mr. Scotsman, how are we? Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing very, very well. How are you getting on with the videos? I know that you were hoping to be very, very far ahead and get daily videos on the go, and I've been looking forward to it. How's that been going? I've just seen a very pale, sunburnt version of myself pop up on the screen, so I don't know what I'm thanking someone for, but thank you. We will get to it. I'll see it shortly, I'm sure. Also, Matoma. There we go, Scubs. We both lost to Japan, didn't we? James, welcome in. I hope you're very, very well. Happy Thursday. How are we, James? I hope you've had a brilliant week. How are we doing? What's everyone up to this weekend? I myself, as most of you will be aware, am off up to Edinburgh. I get to see the team again, and fingers crossed we're going to meet Guthrie. You'll see the pictures in the Discord. Jack with a 6-7 straight away there. How do you do the streak? You just watch the stream, Scubs. You just watch the stream, and then I think it comes up saying you've got this streak or something like that. I don't really know, to be honest. It was Town Called Malice says, Matt, good stuff. We better do some singing towards me. Is that what we're saying? There we go. Looks like Scubs has found it. We need to set these stewards. Happy birthday. Oh, here we go. The birthdays are flying in. There we go. Can't wait for this Town game. What do we think then? Score prediction from Jack and for everyone. Are Swindon winning tonight? I'm not confident. I'm really not. I am really not. Dave's here. How are we, Dave? I hope you're doing very, very well. Happy Thursday to you, Dave. I enjoyed the stream earlier. How did it end up? I had some work calls I had to jump on, so I couldn't stay. But how's the save looking now? Were there any more horrendous goals? Seriously, ladies and gentlemen, I saw a goal. Dave sent me a goal from his stream, and it was arguably the worst thing I've ever seen. The bloke is probably I'd say half a football pitch offside, and it's not given. Very, very bizarre. If we do have anyone around, could we start some shout-outs going? Could we give a shout-out to Dave Hull FC to start? And then we need to work through a few people. We've got FMG&G, we've got Bongo. I think that might be it at the moment, isn't it? Apologies if I have missed anyone. But can we get some shout-outs going, please? If possible, do not bet on us, Scubs, please. Scotland ain't better than England, but we both lost to Japan. Even at the moment. Yeah, still at work. Nearly there, though, Bongo. Nearly there. Just modified the chat screen. Oh, I haven't seen. Bet on Cambridge to win. Do you reckon? Oh, it's bad, is it? Scubs, thank you very, very much for the generosity. I've got to why my pale self popped up on the screen now. Scubs, thank you very much for gifting a season ticket to the Palace News. It must be a birthday present. Thank you very much for the generosity. I really appreciate you gifting the tier 1 sub there to Palace News. Absolute hero. 7th through the door. Hey, I reckon first. I reckon we don't do it in order, really. If you just shout first, you're first. Speaking of, where's Mad Hatter? Captain Australia, how are we? Wan Wog. That's the wrong way round. We'll reverse that. How are we? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing very, very well. Hope you're having a fantastic week. It's a pleasure to have you in. Mr. Scotsman says, my chat keeps scrolling it. Mr. Scotsman says, we're getting there. Short out later today. To start it, plus the short it out video, annoyingly, had a cold for a few days, so it's rough sitting, editing and recording, 100%. Last thing you want to do is just be sat looking at a screen when you're feeling rough. But nearly there, Mr. Scotsman, nearly there. How are we? I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing? I'm going to assume from Australia, but maybe it's just a username. What part of the world are you from, and what football team do you support? Matt says, I knew England would lose. That's the thing. We were always going to struggle. I think the thing is with England, I've seen a lot of negativity around Tuchel and the team and all of this off this international break. I much prefer us to go out in these friendlies and have potentially not great results, lose a game, draw a game, whatever, not look great, but experiment and try new things. For years, I just feel like we've used these last few friendlies before a tournament just to go through the motions. I don't mind us trying to see what different things, you know what I mean, using a false 9 and things like that. I don't mind it. We weren't good, no, hands up, we weren't good at all. But it doesn't really matter, does it? It only matters in the summer. I never see mine. It looks like it popped up eventually there, though. We need to sack the stewards. A 35 stream streak from Scubs. Thank you very much for the company, sir, and for the very generous season ticket gifted to Palace News. I really do appreciate it. Guess what my streak is? I don't want to know, Jet. I don't want to know. It's in the left-hand side. I see. 2-1 Town, Jack saying. See, I think we lose 2-1, personally. Josh has the chloroform at the ready when he meets Guthrie. Whoa. It's only the virtual one that we keep in there. We keep locked to his seat. Palace News has gone for a bird quiz. We will get that on the screen once I get over there. No offside goals. Well, that's a start there, Dave. That's a start. But how's the save going? The last I saw... It was an instant result in against Real Madrid. It wasn't going well, and you hit instant result. That's when I had to jump off for some calls. Birthday bird quiz for Palace News. You love to see it. I seen that in Dave's live. Was weird. It was outrageous. We did have a shout out there, by the way. I mean, we've got a few shout outs, and I'm catching up with them. But if you're not already, make sure you are following Dave Hull FC. He streams mostly Football Manager, but a bit of a variety of stuff as well. Some Call of Duty, definitely some Call of Duty. And I heard some frustrations with Football Manager, and there was mentions of lots of other games. But make sure to jump over there and give the man a follow. You won't regret it. Thoroughly entertaining time. Matt's going 3-1 Cambridge. I'm saying 2-1. Cambridge are solid defensively, but I fancy a drilling goal, Scubs. I hope you're right. That's why it's a prediction, Jack. There you go. Mad Hatter's gone. I'm his replacement. Whoa. What'd you do with Mad Hatter? Give him back. Appreciate the shout out, so you're more than welcome, Dave. It's the least we can do. More than happy to help. Rough, wouldn't he know what that feels like? There you go. Scubs is up like a spring chicken this morning. Spring this step. Stream ended up not bad. We finished top 8 in Europa, up to 6th in La Liga. Flying, Dave. Absolutely flying. Jack's missing Southgate. I was always a Southgate fan. I really was. I liked Southgate. I miss Carsley. No, I don't miss that, man. He just put everyone that could attack on the pitch and crossed his fingers. Not a fan of having a German in charge. It's a winner, though, isn't it? Tuchel hasn't won a game versus a top 20 team yet. Yeah, but then this was the criticism always of Southgate, wasn't it? That his record against top 10 teams or whatever, it doesn't matter because he hasn't had a competitive game. So I don't really care yet. We'll see when it gets to the tournament. Shout out's been given to Bongo as well. If you're not following Bongo at this point, it's just nasty because I've asked you to enough times. No, the man usually streams most Mondays and occasionally on other days, but a lot of Lego building and sometimes some Jump King action, which we all wait to see. But no, make sure to get over there and give Bongo a follow. Carsley, I thought, did well when given the chance. I mean, he wasn't really given a chance, but he just kind of threw all attackers on the pitch. 6-7, brilliant. Australia says, I did it on purpose. I'm well. I live in Perth, but I used to live in North Hertfordshire. Stevenage are doing all right. 7th and 1 point away from the playoffs and 6 points away from 3rd place in League One. Doing well then. That's not all right. That's doing quite well. Love to see it. So I'm assuming much happier life out in Perth rather than Stevenage, I'm going to assume. Probably a bit more sunshine. But no, I'm glad you're doing well. Happy Thursday. I don't want to do any more quizzes till I name a region. That's fair enough, Scubs. That's fair enough. You save those points. Also, we have a game in hand. Oh, flying then. Absolutely flying. Not a fan of Sky, are you, Jack? Bring back 3 PMs only. I saw that we had to... Town had to delay the putting the tickets on sale for... Was it the Grimsby game? Because they weren't sure if it was going to be on telly or not. I'm not sure. Scubs having a pop at Dave there. I'm not really sure what happened there. Not a fan of 12:30 kickoffs right now. There we go. Dave's going back at him. You two stop flirting, all right? I banned him from boarding the plane back home. I don't know. I saw his ticket. My scorer bets have been hitting recently. Drilling will join that list, Scubs. I hope you're right. I really do. I disagree about 3 PMs only. That's dead. Not a fan. Not a fan, are you, Matt? You like the sporadic nature? I think there's a better way of saying that. Anyway, not just 3 PMs. Bongo wants the waffle to stop. Hey, how long have we been live? 20 minutes. We got about half an hour still to go, I'm sure. Jack says Southgate is one of those that you don't actually realise how much you love until it's gone. I was one of the people that were outwardly loving the man whilst he was here. I know a lot of people didn't. I was a big fan of Southgate. I grew up watching England where we were actually dreadful. We had a fantastic squad, but we were really, really bad. I mean, yeah. I saw the Croatia not qualifying, many a tournament where we underperformed, going out in the groups. Southgate changed that and he turned us into a late tournament team, and he made the squad actually want to play together. And for that, yeah, love the man. Real Life Luke FM is in. How are you, sir? Happy end of the working week. It is indeed. And it is the end of the streaming week, which is a little bit more unfortunate. But it's a pleasure to have you in, Luke. How are we doing? Happy Thursday to you. And I hope you have a long weekend ahead of you. We do have a shout out for Luke as well. If you're not following the man already, make sure to rectify that immediately. I say it all the time, but a fully qualified coach, so you really get actually some footballing knowledge when you watch the man play Football Manager, unlike here, where you just kind of listen to me talk about garden birds and hit continue 3 or 4 times a stream. But get over there and give the man a follow. How are we though, Luke? I hope you're doing very, very well. Playing Rotherham. Oh, sorry, hang on. I've scrolled. I've lost it. Australia says we play Rotherham at 10 PM on Friday, my time. I was going to say, it's not going to be here. Not going to be here. Currently Friday for me. I see. Okay, well, happy Friday. Sorry, Australia. There you go. Get your feet up. It's the weekend. Palestine says Mad Hatter is banned from returning to his home country. I don't know if he is. He left his phone on the plane. Palace News, I reckon you need to stop following him home at this point. Bob, dude, how are we? Happy Thursday. Welcome in. I thoroughly enjoyed the stream last night. What I caught of it. I hope you're doing very, very well. How's the save going? But most importantly, how is Bob, dude? A very good evening to the GOAT on FM, the king, the waffle, the man, the myth, the legend. That is Josh. Hope you're doing well, lad. What? Do you know what? You're going to make me blush. You need to stop with all these positive things. My head's getting far too big. I'm sure I'll get a message from Bongo that will bring us back down to reality in no time. How are you though, Bob, dude? Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing very, very well. I hope you've had a good week. Joe says, got Grimsby away at 12:30. Skyro Joe, absolutely disgusting. It was one of yours. Dave says, going to be back on tonight about 10 PM. Round 2 today. We go again. Look at this, Dave. He's fully back in the swing of things. Loving it. Double streams the lot. Love that, Dave. Australia says, yeah, much more sunshine, much nicer beaches too than North Hertfordshire because they don't have any. I mean, you're setting a pretty low bar, but you're going to top it nonetheless. Desmano, welcome in. Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing very, very well. I hope you've had a good week. Good late afternoon, A1 chat. I tell you what, that's a good way of putting it. I never know what to say at this time of the day. Is it evening? I don't know. We'll go with late afternoon. How are you, Desmano? I hope you're doing fantastically well. We were, you still are. What? Terrible? We get to finals now, Scubs. We get to finals now. England knocked out in the semis this summer. Do you reckon? I think... No, we're going to win it. We're going to win it. We're going to win it. 100%. We're going to win it. And that's purely being said just to wind Scubs up. Jack says, need to... Oh, hang on. It keeps scrolling. Need to get an Englishman in charge, get the passion back in. Yeah, but who would you pick, Jack? I mean, what, Eddie Howe or... Yeah, would it be Eddie Howe? Yeah, who would you pick? You know what I mean? I'm happy for us to try and have a winner in charge. We'll see. He's not even had a tournament yet. I don't know why people are getting on his back. Loved you, Zender Hodgson, watching Harry Kane take corners. I didn't. Matt says, I think 12:33, 5:38 Saturdays and 12, 2:15, 4:30, maybe even a 6:30 on a Sunday kickoff times. Not a fan of Monday or Friday kickoffs. That's fair enough, Matt. That's fair enough. We've got a shout out going for Bob Dude as well. Make sure to follow the man. He has been recently streaming to Foot Manager. He's got a save with Brighton on the go, but he does stream a variety of games. I can't remember what they were. There was a prison break simulator. There's a squirrel with a gun, I want to say. But the overarching feel is that it's a very entertaining time over there, regardless of the game. So get over there and give Bob Dude a follow. Desmano says, Hoddle's spell was really good. Shame is misplaced and unsavoury beliefs about disabled folk got in the way. It was, yeah, I mean, it was a comment that gets you sacked. Let's face it, doesn't matter what job you're working. Matt says, I also disagree. We need an English man in charge of England. All the English managers are met and are not good enough. I'd agree. I don't really know who an English option right now would be that would do very well. I mean, Eddie Howe, I guess, has always been floated about, but I'm happy. I think we need to give Tuchel a tournament before we start getting angry at the man. Hope Batter's okay. Not like him to not be first. Oh, he'll be first. Mr. Scotsman's off till the 13th now. Feet up, Mr. Scotsman. Feet up and get a beverage in hand. I'd love to hear it. Thoroughly deserved, and now those videos are going to get ahead. Look at that. No work doing that selfish thing of expecting you to earn money. I will say that... What did you say? Sorry. Having a non-English manager in charge doesn't have the same feeling to it. Doesn't feel connected at all. Really, Jack? See, I don't feel like that. I mean, it's each their own, each their opinion. But it really doesn't bother me having a non-English manager. It really doesn't. I mean, it would probably be a bit of a stranger situation if we had non-English players playing for England. I mean, at that point, then some rules have been changed. But I don't think it doesn't bother me at all with the manager. It really doesn't. Desmano says, funny that I never use or talk about the A1, but whenever I type A1, my phone wants to correct it. I see. Okay, it doesn't like the Y. Okay, that's fair enough. It's an odd way of putting it. Luke says, appreciate the shout out. I'm all good. Currently working my way through my end of year tax returns. That sounds incredibly entertaining. I'm sure you're having a brilliant time there, Luke. Positive. I have a beer and I have a handsome gentleman on my second screen. Who else you watching then, Luke? Come on, fess up. Mr. Scotsman says, no. Scotty McTee overhead kick to win it in the final. I've told you this. I tell you what, Mr. Scotsman, if it happens, I owe you a beer, 100%. We won't get far in the World Cup. I disagree, Matt. I disagree. I'm going Eddie Howe. I'm taking Howe over Tuchel all day. I disagree personally. I really do. Howe ain't good enough. He would get eaten alive by the media. Eddie who more like? I tell you what. That's the first of the night. Hey, chat, on my own? No, I'm with you on that one. Bob Dude says, not doing too badly. Have a rare day off today. Offered to work, but it was not needed. So been chilling, playing some campaign games that haven't made it to Twitch. Thanks, Stu. I managed to play more games. We lost Bournemouth back-to-back. One in Carabao and one in the league, so not going well. 0 wins in 5. Can't wait for the Bob Dude out brigade at the Amex. There you go. They'll have their scarves and I don't know what colour beanie they'll go for Bob Dude out. But I will be on the Bob Dude in brigade, don't you worry. I'm there. What sort of campaign games were you playing, Bob Dude? Was there anything in particular? Jack says, is there anyone else I need to do a shout out for? Oh, well, I'm just getting there. We've got Benny here. I can see that Benny's here, so if we can give Benny a shout out, please. Monster Munch Flaming Hot has been renamed. Mental. Right, I feel like this is a pun. because, I mean, they're a fantastic crisp. But is there a pun here? Benny, how are we? I hope you're doing very, very well. Happy Thursday. Welcome in. I hope you've had a fantastic week. How are things with Benny? How is the Football Manager going? And also all the other games. We've still got NHL and Out of the Park. How's it all going, Benny? I love a Benny update. How are we doing? I have to go to Blackpool after tomorrow. Palace News, why is that? Why have you got to go to Blackpool? Now I'm going to Pleasure Beach, so it's all good. There you go. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Australia says, Australia to escape the group at the World Cup. We first played Turkey, then the US, then we played Paraguay. Do you fancy your chances there, Australia? You fancy the chances? Turkey. So do you find yourself supporting Australia, or are you still England at heart? Jack says, hang on, I've missed it. It keeps scrolling, really. No. I mean, if we win the World Cup, I'll be getting on my knees for him. But for now, I'm not a fan of. Yeah, I think we need to give him a tournament, 100%. Scotland, Japan, Oz in the World Cup for me. That's fair enough. That's the order of support, I assume, is what you mean there. Fair enough. That's a solid trio you got going on there. Benny says, don't think anyone will care where the manager is from if he's lifting the World Cup trophy. Yeah, exactly that. It'll be a bizarre situation watching Thomas Tuchel and Donald Trump lift the World Cup for us. But nonetheless, if Harry Kane's somewhere behind him, I don't mind it. So he says, international football should be the best each country has to offer, not just on the pitch. Absolutely destroys English coaching when they just dish big jobs out to foreign managers. That's an opinion agreeing with Jack there from Slowy. I really don't. It doesn't bother me with the manager. It doesn't. And I mean, I loved having Southgate, but at the moment, I just don't. Who would be in charge? I'm willing to hear suggestions of English managers to be in charge, but just, yeah. No one at the moment. Slow, are you confident for tonight? There we go. We got a shout out for Benny. Make sure to jump over there and give Benny a follow if you're not already. As I said, very, very regularly streams Football Manager. Also, Out of the Park, baseball, and some NHL action going on as well. So jump over there and give the man a follow. Miss Scotsman says, they are now sweet and spicy. No, they're not. I'm not having that, Mr. Scotsman. I'm not having that. You're on the wind-up. I'm not having it. Ruin my day, you have. Love this tune, proper airdrie tune. Is it really, Scubs? Okay. Jeremy, welcome in. Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing very, very well. I hope you've had a great week. It's a pleasure to have you in. It's an interesting debate. Part of me feels the manager and players should all come from the same nation, representing the very best of that country. That's similar to Slowy's opinion there. But another part of me thinks it makes more sense to appoint the best person for the job, regardless of where they're from. After all, Serena Wiegman has done a great job with the Lionesses. Very, very true, Jeremy. Very true. And that's the thing. It's opinions aside, I think we will all be very, very celebratory if we win a World Cup under Tuchel. Viva, how are we? I hope you're doing very, very well, and you've made me blush with your first message. Hello, Mr. Dashin, and I'm going to read that one out just because of how nice it was. And I've just seen the one following from Bedders. You lot trying to make me blush. Viva, happy Thursday. I hope you're doing very, very well. Bedders as well, welcome in to the pair of you, and you're being very kind this evening. Good evening, handsome from Bedders. Oh, stop it, you stop it. How are we doing? Welcome in the pair of you. Here he is. Big one all day. Can we have a shout out going for Bedders as well, please? Big one all day challenge. There you go. Did you get up to anything good on your birthday, Paris? Anything at all? English will be lifting their jaws off the floor when the Scots knock them out. Do you reckon, Scavs? Do you reckon? Desmano, be interesting how long it takes if he does well before how do you say his name? I can never pronounce it. Rosenier, I'm going to go with. Starts getting touted for the job. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a long way off of that at the moment. Benny says, we completed Iceland last night. Let's go. Went into the title decider a point ahead and won 1-0 after they had a meltdown and finished with 9 men. I applied for jobs, but the board don't waive the fee, so I threatened to leave and they didn't back down. So I forced resign, despite being in the middle of the UECL campaign, 4 points from 6. But we're out of that now, and out of... We tried that last stream, and I'm not going to try it again. That team right there. No, well, Iceland is completed. What is the next step, do we think, Benny? Where are you aiming for next? I swear if we employ Rosenier. Actually, no. We got a shout-out going for Bedders. Most people here, I assume, are now following Bedders. But if you're not, make sure to jump over there and give the man a follow. He streams every Wednesday and occasionally some other days. Very, very occasionally, but it is every Wednesday. Most recently been playing Crimson Desert, but it's he has a Discord going where you guys vote for the game that he plays on stream, and he lets the chat decide What a generous man. I've been being asked to play Fortnite for about 6 months. So I'm still on Football Manager. So if you actually want to be listened to, get over there to Bedders and give him a follow. Half day big one, half day icon challenge. I don't know what you're on about there, Palace. April Fools was yesterday, Scotsman. I've scrolled again. Definitely Australia. We have a strong chance of getting all 9 points and possibly winning in the round of 32 and most likely losing in the round of 16. It depends on who we play in the round of 32, though. We've never made it 2 games outside of the group stages. Don't know why I'm trying to remember like I would have a fantastic knowledge of Australian international football. I like Tim Cahill, if that helps. Mr. Scotsman says, we have that issue after Clark leaves. Who comes in? It will probably be a foreign manager. It depends, doesn't it? It really depends, because that's what I mean. Would you be... I tell you what, this is one probably more for Mr. Scotsman and Scubs. Would you be happy winning an international tournament or getting further than you've ever got, doing something that you'd be really proud of with Scotland, with an English manager? Would you be happy with that? As in, I'm sure there'd be uproar when appointed, but would you be happy with the success that came from it? Not really, just a bit of a chilled day. They're the best ones, Palace. They are indeed. Scub says, I do. McTominay winner to not use out is written in the stars. Can you imagine? Rose Senior. See, Viva, this is... Look at this, look. Pure excellence from Viva in every message. I love it. Thank you very much. I will forget that next time, but I'm going to try and remember it for now. Rose Senior. Scubs says, don't know if it can even happen though. What's the table like? I don't know actually, Scubs. I've not looked. Jack says, Scubs, if that happens, I'm banning you. Bob Dude says, new month, hopefully a positive one. Things not been positive for a while. Just want uni done one way or another. Either walk across the stage in celebration or walk away, head held high after passing 2 out of 3 years success. Exactly that, Bob Dude. I think it's been as you've said, it's been a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, and it's nearly at the end of the road. So just keep your head up, sir. And yeah, exactly. Enjoy it either way. Slowy says, doesn't matter the fact English coaches aren't great at the moment. It's because during the 2000s, the FA didn't put any funding into our coaches and just gave these jobs to Sven-Goran Eriksson. Yeah, I'm not going to disagree. Definitely, the FA hadn't backed English coaches for a long time. And then that's why I think it was such a surprise to see Southgate promoted through. It was like they were going a different way of looking to promote from within and then just scrap that after it worked. So, yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. And he says, we got a job last night. It's in the vibe, but we'll be back Saturday. I like the cards close to the chest there, Benny. I will be taking a look because I'm interested. Scub says, and if you somehow luckily won it, I'd disappear into the nothing, never to be seen here again. I'm sure we'd still see that watch streak, the stream streak pop up, just no chatting ever again. Is Bedder streaming tonight? I'll let the man answer himself. So he says, also, you give it saying what English managers are, then gobble up Southgate. He was a bad gaffer in club football. It's a completely different game. There's plenty of candidates. Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, he was very much not successful as a club manager. So yeah, I would be happy to be proven wrong. But what I'm saying is, I just am not personally fussed by having a foreign manager. And if Tuchel wins us a World Cup, I will love the man. So yeah, there's that. Bob just says, even the ads played by Twitch are to do with being handsome, like Gillette, the best a man can get. There you go. At this point, it's just, it's almost like I'm picking it. Palace News says, oh, sorry, Big One and Icon are both rides at Pleasure Beach. Oh, of course, I do know the Big One. I didn't know what Icon was. Go on Icon for the first half of the day and the Big One the second half. I see. The Big One's, it's the Big One, isn't it? But is it still wooden? I feel like it was a wooden roller coaster, wasn't it? Scub says, no foreign manager, don't care if it's Jose. Nah, no chance. I didn't think you would, Scubs, but I wanted to ask. So you can say, we won you that. Exactly that, yeah, fair enough. You would love that. Hang on, I've missed it. Why does it keep scrolling? I would love that, Scubs. I'd love that, and I would have said exactly that, yeah. What is that? Kai, welcome in. I hope you're doing very, very well. Happy Thursday. How are we doing? I hope you've had a fantastic week, and I hope it's a long weekend upcoming now. What was for dinner tonight, says Jack, and we're going to open that up to the room. What is everyone having for what is essentially Friday night's dinner? It was the return of the stew for me, the stew that you all know, and love, the butterbean and chorizo stew, and I'm regretting it, and I will be going to the shop and getting something very much unhealthy after. You can get Big Sam back. There you go. Get Holloway in. I don't know about that. You already dislike him enough as it is. I get Gillette adverts and I'm female. Well, there you go. The best anyone can get. But yeah, if Tuchel wins it for us, I'll okay, Slow. Heard that's your nickname. What one? I've got a few. Palace says no big one has been steel since made. Oh really? Okay. Big Dipper and Grand National are the main wooden. I thought the big one was a wooden roller coaster. Oh, good. Thank you for correcting there, Slowy. That was a rather controversial message. Got chili. Nice. Chili's a solid meal. That bit of garlic bread, maybe. We got a bit of garlic bread on the go. Barbecue chicken, mac and cheese. Right, now you're just showing off, Mr. Scotsman, all right? Look at all of us with our bang average dinners. There you go. And killing, to be honest. Anyway. Oh, no. Anyway. Benny says, no one who has the English manager conversation mentioned the Capello years, probably because the team has played its best football the last 25 years under him and came the closest to actually winning the World Cup. To pick on Tuchel simply because he's not English and his German is a line of thought constructed on a foundation of fallacy. That is a brilliant end to a sentence there. Yeah, no, I would disagree, though. I mean, I think our closest, definitely in my years of being alive, the closest we've come to winning a tournament has by far been under Southgate. I think all of the years prior to Southgate that I remember were bad. I mean, I don't remember positive times under Capello. I remember Sven probably being the best times where there was a chance we came up against a very, very good Brazil. Hodgson was dreadful. Who else did we have? I can't really remember who else. Oh, the Wally with the Brolly, Steve McLaren. Yeah, no. No, not at all. We've got steak pie, chips and beans, and that is a fantastic dinner there, Kai. I'm jealous of that. That's too far? What was too far? Palace says, I think you were thinking of the Big Dipper, if you're thinking of something with the word big and being wooden. It must have been Palace. Thank you for correcting me. Success quiets doubters. Well, yeah, and I hope we're all quieting down on our thoughts of Tuchel in the summer. You did not just say that. Garlic bread. What was wrong with garlic bread? I don't know what was wrong with garlic bread. Can he wait to England to get knocked out, by the way? That's fair enough. Capello years were awful. Counting the days. Who is having garlic bread with chili? Well, it's basically a spag bowl, isn't it? It's basically just a spag bowl. I would be having garlic bread with chili. Say Capello nearly won the World Cup. Capello. England aren't winning. Let's just clear that up now. Kai, I'm a very deluded football fan, and I believe it every time. I think we have a good chance. Big Sam, of course, it was Big Sam. Who is winning? Who is the dark horse for you? If I am going to sound ridiculously biased, but I do genuinely believe England have a chance of winning this. Dark horse, probably Japan. I'd say Japan. I think Japan. Yeah, Scubs has gone with it. Dark horse Japan. I honestly believe, though, winning it, don't know, maybe Spain. Southgate is the closest in a tournament since the Euros, where Gaza just needed to not cut his toenails. Argentina, good shout. Spain win it for me. Sweden, dark horse, decent shouts. Kai says, better to be a doubter than aren't disappointed when we don't win. I go the other way, and I'm deluded and then thoroughly disappointed when we get knocked out. Well, it's not. Quarterfinal under Capello, no? Or was that right before he got the job from Ericsson? There's no pasta. So what, you just having chili? With rice or something? And why does pasta mean garlic bread? I'm confused. I'm confused there, Jack. Confused by that one. I can't remember if we got a quarterfinal under Capello, but I just mean as in we've obviously come a hell of a lot closer since with Southgate. But yeah, I only remember bad times pre-Southgate. Garlic bread is for pasta or pizza only. No, garlic bread's not just for Christmas. Bong says, right, good sir, I'm off till I get myself safe and sound at home. Well, get home safe, and I'm glad work is done, Bongo. Get yourself back. I'm hoping maybe some time off over this Easter weekend for you. England and Southgate scared me. In what way, Scubs? Well, just the chance that we had a chance of actually winning something. Get the It's Coming Home on full blast every game. Bob, dude, I listen to it the moment I wake up during tournaments. I actually do. Norway, for me, they were lethal in qualifying. That's a good shout. We lost to USA and got beat by Germany in round of 16 in this World Cup. I see. Yeah, that one. Okay. I see. I'm really bad with years, so I can't remember. How's Riv, by the way? Anyone heard from him? I'm not. Yeah, not recently. I think it was it this morning or yesterday? I'm not sure. He said he was doing a bit better, but still feeling a bit rough since being home. Rice and nachos. Okay, I'll let you off there, Jack. That is good. That is good. I like that. Jake Summers, how are we? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing very, very well. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I hope you've had a fantastic week, and it's a pleasure to have you in. He gave Peter Crouch the number 9. That's always a bad start. Garlic bread is for pasta or pizza, basically. Nothing else. I disagree heavily. I forgot you made a semi-final under Southgate, but was that football dreadful? I mean, finals as well. Are we talking just? We're talking just World Cup. Sorry, is that just World Cup there, Benny? So yeah, I stand corrected. He's out of hospital. Yeah, so Brivett's home. He's home. It's just he was still feeling unwell. I just felt scarily close to actually winning something under Southgate, and he seemed to have like a bond way the important players like Kane. Yeah, 100%. That's what I mean. I think he definitely changed the mindset of playing for England, where for a long time it seemed to be, well, especially during the golden generation, it was sort of club divides in the squad, whereas now it just feels like everyone wants to play for the club. So he says, I'm going football instead of watching Town tonight. I'll drive myself insane watching it. That's fair enough, Slowy. That's fair enough. I'll be streaming for the start of it. Bong says, don't be silly, just the normal 2 days off. I am sorry to hear that, sir. I'm sorry to hear that. We'll get back for the second half. Hopefully, by that time we start playing well then, because it's always the first half that we're terrible. Wait, what football are you going to, Slowy? I'm just talking World Cup. Right, I'm with you, Benny. I was going to say, because I was thinking, am I making this up? I swear we were in finals. Dave says, how's your availability on weekends? What for, Dave? What for? So at the moment, very, very busy. But typically I stream on I stream on a Saturday, 12 till 4, and then I spend the evening with Mrs. A1. Then usually on a Sunday, I go for a big walk. So usually my morning and early afternoon is out of action, and then maybe a little bit of Sunday evening. Why is that, Dave? Better says, I reckon we get A1 Ward in the job. Do you think? I don't know. I might up Spurs. Scub says, you play for a team, Slowy, or fives? I reckon it's fives. No, you won't. Starts at 8. Oh, it starts at 8. Does it get in? Come on. Still waffling, Brivet, eh? We've only been live 45 minutes. We wouldn't have pressed continue yet. How are you, Brivet? We were just mentioning, hoping you're doing well. How are you feeling now, Brivet? But happy Thursday to you. I hope you are feeling better, and it's a pleasure to have you in. Bob Dude says, thanks for what you said last night about changing a setting. Also, before the end of the summer window, I got to re-choose who I wanted to register for the Prem. Biggest headache ever. Bob Dude, next time you're on, I will show you also, because there are windows. Whilst you're in that window, you can do it. You don't have to wait to be told. So let me show you that. I can't show you on my save because there isn't registration in Scotland, but I'll show you next time you're live. Was going to message about something and a possible idea. Dave, pop the message over. I'm more than happy to hear it out. Of course, I mean, I can juggle things. But Dave, more than happy to hear. Busy man and all that, Jack. I do try. Not a good thing means you have to actually put yourself through it. Yeah, I know. First halves are always bad with Town. Benny says, you know what would be a good option for you, A1? Auto continue, 10 seconds. No. Benny, the thing is, at that point, you'd actually all then realise my ability at playing this game. I'm still trying to pretend that I know what I'm doing. No one's found me out yet, so I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Let's be real, the game isn't loaded yet. Oh, it's on. I can see it. Legend. Yeah, love that, Bob, dude. I'll make sure to show you. Brit says, thanks. I'm not too bad. Not working this week now. We'll be back next Wednesday. Well, just take it easy, sir. I wouldn't rush yourself back. Health is the most important thing. Health is wealth and all that stuff. But yeah, remember, you know what I mean? Yourself is the most important thing. Work will always be there. Continues overrated. I don't even know what it is, but it's guaranteed with 2 down at half time. That would suit my 2-1 prediction, that. It would indeed. Please press continue. I want to change that emote. I want to make it more obvious that it's a continue button. I was looking. I think I'm going to change that emote. I think I'm going to get rid of the oil money emote because I feel like it was just sort of a bit of a flash in the pan. And then I can't remember. I think there was another one I was going to get rid of. But we've got 5 open slots at the moment, and I'm going to get rid of another one. So we have 6, but I'm saving those for the subathon in case anyone does end up getting their own personalised one. Brivet says, meant to be going to Gdansk next Saturday. Hopefully I can still get there. Fingers crossed for you, Brivet. I do hope you feel better. I really do. Jack says, 1,000 fans there tonight. If the players performed as well as the fans did, then we'd be up already. We would. That's been the case for years, though, Jack. So he says, yeah, I've no idea what that emote is. Not very clear. No, it says, I think it's like please press, and it's the continue button. But yeah, it's just not very clear. So I am going to change that. Thank you for the feedback there, Slow. I still can't wait for this game. I hope it's positive. I hope we don't have a Jack meltdown in the Discord later on, and I hope we absolutely batter him. You're welcome. Look at this. Look, Slowy being nice. You love to see it. I feel like he's up to something. Win this and we go up. I really think we have a good chance of automatic if we go up. I do indeed. Lose and we go down. I don't think we're going to go down. I think that's a bit drastic. We're playing Cambridge, yeah, Cambridge. Scubs says Slowy is starting to become the main juice, isn't he? Slowy's always had juice. Right. No, they're decent. They're decent, Privet. They're decent. Very, very good. Right. Season ticket holders, you know what to do. We got the specs on. I think it's time that we jump over to some Football Manager and we play this. I'm telling you, we lose to Colchester United next week. I don't know why government named them there. Never win there. No, you're probably right. There we go. Scubs with the season ticket. Also very helpful that under 21s are automatically registered. Don't need to be ticked. Yep, 100%. And goalkeepers. We get automatics, then we go up. Cheers for that. We get automatics, then we go up. Is that what I said? Is that what I said? Sounds like me. Right, let's jump over to the game.
My word, we'll have a look.
Still me, ladies and gentlemen. Right, we have we'll have a look. We have a bird quiz to do. Palace News, are you still here? Because we have a bird quiz to do if you are. If Palace News is here. Wait, goalkeepers too? You being serious? It definitely are in most squads, Bob, dude. Definitely are in most squads. Don't hold me to that. It will always tell you the rules on the left-hand side. But I'm fairly sure goalkeepers don't have to be registered. Well remembered. There you go. Is Palace News here? If not, we will refund those points and we can move on. But what we have now is a very, very... Goalkeepers need registration in the squad. Right, okay. Yeah, so don't listen to me, Bob, dude. It's just in certain squads where they don't. Certain squads. At Bournemouth now, Jack. Okay. Love that. Right, we will hold fire on the bird quiz. If we could refund those points, that would be very, very helpful, please. What we have now is a very, very tough game. We've not started the league very well at all. We are in 8th place. We've played 6. We have won 2, drawn 2, lost 2. So it's about as bog standard as it gets. Our game in hand, unfortunately, is Hibs, who haven't lost yet. We are going away to Hibs now. So that's going to be very, very tough. We have a career path quiz first, though. And hopefully not sacked in the morning. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate that. We have a career path quiz. That is going to be on your screen in 3, 2, 1. There are your teams. So it is Aston Villa, Wigan on loan, Leicester, West Brom on loan. I've dropped the message over, said Dave. I will have a look at that after the stream. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that. Stumped. Lee Sharp? It's not Lee Sharp. It's not stumped either. No, I'm joking, Privet. That's not. I won't take that as a guess. It's not Wes Morgan, no. Giggsy. No, it's not Wes Morgan. It's not Wes Morgan. I don't know who else he played for. I know you definitely with the Leicester shout there. I don't know who else Wes Morgan played for. Steve. It's not Steve Madden, no. It's not Roy Kent either. Likes the Midlands, doesn't he? Almost like he has a house there. That wasn't a clue, but I assume he does. That wasn't a clue. Mr. Scotsman has got the answer correct. He has indeed. We need to steal those points from Brivet. It is Mark Albrighton. Would never have got that. It was a tough one. It was a tough one. He's playing Ballers League now, is he really? Oh, sorry, I should have put KSI's team on there. Tell you what I can't wait for. What's that, Jet? Congratulations there, Mr. Scotsman. It was Mark Albrighton.
Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the club.
Ellie the Butler. I'm going with Ellie the Butler. I was trying to work out where the breakup of the name was there, but I'm going with Ellie the Butler. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. It's a pleasure to have you here. Mr. Scotsman's took a punt purely on Villa and Leicester. Sam Parking commentary. Go on, up the boy. Super Sammy. Charlie Austin is a pundit as well tonight. What a man. Did you see on Sky Sports recently, he was asked what the only team that he wouldn't play for, and he was like, well, I'm not really sure if anyone. No, it's Oxford. It's Oxford. What was the bird today? We haven't had a bird quiz. We haven't. We had to refund the points to Palace News because he went for it and then wasn't here for it. So we have another career path quiz from... Is it from Brivet again? It is from Brivet again. Right, Brivet. The career path quiz is coming onto the screen in 3, 2, 1. There you go. So you got Bayern Munich, Bayer Leverkusen, Liverpool, Juventus, Dortmund. Who is that one? Saw him at the pub yesterday. Oh, did you? Okay. Oh, stay out of stock. Oh, does it? Even if we refund it, that's a shame. That's a shame. Not Tommy Mooney. Bad at these. Don't know why I do them. It is Emre Can. Yeah, Mr. Scotsman and Jack can get that one correct. It was Emre Can. Had a convo with him. Did you really? Okay. What a man. Didn't get scared at all? I'm sure you didn't. Congratulations. You got it correct again. It's not Tommy Mooney. Very good. Right, let's get into this game of football then. We have a game of football. It's going to be a tough one. It really is. We have a goalkeeper now. We have a sub-goalkeeper. That's good. I forgot about him. Yeah, I spoke to him about Arsenal. She's not bad, thanks. No, it's Hibs. We got Hibs away. This is going to be very, very tough. I don't really know. Is DeWitt back yet? No, he's still injured at the moment. 4 to 9 days. It's a good song, by the way. How long's Babbage out for? 5 weeks to 2 months still. 3 to 5 days for Dackers. Are you flying this weekend? No, we're driving. I'm driving up tomorrow. Leaving at 5. Very, very early. A good song. Why, can you not hear it? Oh, it's a banger. It's a banger. It's a banger. Brivet, that is one hell of an autocorrect there. Long drive went to lingerie. Hey, I don't want to see who you've been messaging, is all I'm saying. I don't want to see your private messages. Right, okay. I think this is going to be the team. I think we'll go with this. Yeah. It's probably our best team. I would like DeWitt in there over Palmer, and I would like Babbage over Sideline Steve. But we will go with the cards we have been dealt. We have a very, very tough game here. Away at currently unbeaten Hibernian. And we very much have been beaten. We have indeed. Wore my Swindon shirt to the gym today. Loud and proud. You love to hear it. Love to hear it. Right, who have they got? Anyone recommend Ito? They've got Ito. Fisher's always good in goal against us. Mepham on the bench. Bing Crosby on the bench as well. Vinagre. Yeah, decent team. Dread to think the cost of petrol? Yeah, I mean, it's been crazy, actually. I was literally speaking to Mrs. A1 about that. We were saying it's probably... It's only going to slightly now work out slightly cheaper to drive than it is flying, but it's gone up every day. I've seen it. It is crazy. Yeah, same Kai. It went up by about 6 pence, I think, since yesterday or day before. I can't remember. Same team as the last 10 times you played them. Flights getting cancelled as well. Yeah, but not to Edinburgh. Not to Edinburgh. Well, it didn't last weekend. Right, come on. We need to turn this around. We have the very short walk over to Easter Road. Might sound stupid. Is it more expensive to fill up down south than up here? I'd assume not. I mean, it's not a stupid question. You don't know it, you don't know it. I don't know it either because I don't know what the price of petrol is up north. Do you know roughly what it is? I think Mum was saying it was 142 at Asda yesterday. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. So we were talking about diesel. And that was like 189. 149 where I am. Yeah, so it's always going to be in like a... Diesel's 178.9 here. Wow, alright, so I think it's 189 here. 189 we paid. Asda here was 156 yesterday afternoon, was 144 12 hours earlier. It's crazy, isn't it? It's just all over the place. Diesel so much more. Diesel's always more expensive. Diesel's always more expensive. You know that 10 German bombers in the Sky Channel? I do indeed. Hubby got lucky, managed to get some from the Asda near us, but still get ripped off. I think everything is going to be ripped off at the moment. We started very well here in this game. But yeah, it's just how crazy the fluctuation is at the moment. All because of what one orange senile old man says, it fluctuates the market so much. Yeah, and that's not just petrol. Not just petrol. That's the world economy. We won't get into that. Will Tuchel take offence to that when we sing it? I'd assume so. Probably. Yeah, it is kind of mocking a war with his ancestors, really. That's poor from Lawson there, and this is going to be a chance to Hibs. This is going to be a chance, isn't it? I don't like this. Oh, good save, Bergstrom. Good save. Probably invested in something first, or his son did. Diesel is the one we're supposedly not running out of, so everyone is panic buying it. Right, I see. Okay. 100% Trump and his powers are insider trading. Every speech he makes changes the market so much. Well, I mean, the buying of oil by is his name Barron? I think it's Barron Trump, isn't it? Is it Barron? I think it's Barron. Just before the war kicked off, looked rather suspect. F1 or FM? You know my answer. You know my answer. Can't be legal? You'd think so. You'd think so, wouldn't you? I don't see how it is, but hey, that's how these people are rich. Baron buying all the barrels of oil. I don't know if you've gone for it, but I'm going to give you it anyway. Sideline Steve's in! We're 1-0 up. I think they're checking for offside. Hang on. Goal awarded. It's 1-0. I didn't even see what happened there. Lawson wins the ball back. Palmer, look at this. It's a great ball from Palmer. DeWitt's going to have to play himself back into this team here because Palmer's actually been fantastic. Sideline Steve, also been very, very good. Takes it first time. 1-0 Edinburgh. Class. We're flying. The CBA to play FM? That's fair enough. Then go F1. Oh, gameplay, Bob, dude. I wouldn't get used to it. I'm going to assume this is a... I know it wasn't a joke. We'll take it, though. No, I know. It was just a play on bar, I guess. What is that emote there? That's awfully intense, and I like it. Pew, pew, pew. I don't actually know who that is. Should I know who that is? Should I know that isn't that emote? I know who the badge is, that's for sure. By the way, you never said what was for dinner. I did indeed. Someone wasn't listening. No, I had the stew. I had the return of the stew. The butterbean and chorizo stew. Chorizo, sorry. I don't know what this was. Showing my elegance, I guess. Yeah, went for that. Because it's healthy, and now I regret it. I'm having a chicken Kiev. Go on. Anything with it? Now with it. Ooh, that's a dinner. Is it? It's a lunch. No, I'm a fan of like a chicken Kiev with veg. I mean, obviously, chips with it's brilliant, but I just like some veg with it. Oh yeah, I was listening. Sounded like a film sequel there. Return of the Stew. I don't know what the first film was, but it probably had a low score on IMDb, I can tell you that for free. Got the memory of a goldfish. Me too, Jack. I can't remember what we're talking about. Can't eat that much at the moment. That's fair enough, Brit. That's fair enough. That makes sense. Are you feeling better at least, though? Slowly but surely getting there. Kiddie dinner for us tonight. Chicken dippers, chips and spaghetti. Do you know what? I haven't had it in a long, long time, but I always hugely preferred spaghetti to beans as a kid. It's because it's just sweeter, wasn't it? I mean, I'll always get beans now. I don't remember the last time I had spaghetti, but there's something about spaghetti. I think it's just that bit sweeter, isn't it? Hope you're a member of it. Yeah, we all do. You seen the Backrooms trailer? I have not. No, I've not. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm glad to hear it. Wait, who are you? Right, okay. Change the spag for beans, and that's what my kids having for dinner. They don't like steak pie. Sorry, I butted in on that. That was an A-B conversation, and I see my way into it. Doesn't really make sense, does it? You ever seen the game? Backrooms? I can't say I have. I don't know what that is. I don't eat beans, so spaghetti the only thing we have now. Why don't you eat beans? If you don't mind me asking, is that a personal question? It doesn't feel like a personal question. I eat a lot of beans. So let's see if there's a chance. That looked like handball to me. There was a hand up. It's like a horror. Well, it's becoming a film. Watch the trailer. It looks great. I'll have a look with it. I will. I'll tell you what film is just... I don't know why that made me think of it. The film I was wanting to see, but it doesn't look like it's going to come out in the UK, was the film. David Spade and Theo Von made a film. Was it? It's not called Waiters. Busboys. And it doesn't look like it's coming out in the UK, unfortunately. I like beans and sausages. What, like the in the same can situation? I never liked those, actually. I never liked that. I don't like baked beans. The texture of beans is horrid. It's horrible for me. I went with horrid there. I added to the intensity of your dislike. I'm trying to think. No, it is very different. I was just going to say, how can you enjoy spaghetti but not beans? But I guess bean is more of a pop situation. That was a weird context finger movement for that. That's fair enough, I guess. You'd hate my stew. I don't like kidney beans or butter beans. I like all beans, actually, yeah. But I was going to say, do I dislike either of those? No, I don't. I like them both. Have family pie each. See, I'm sorry. You two speak amongst yourselves, and I'll keep listening in. Sorry, I'm being very nosy. Right, Lawson is knackered. Let's take Lawson off. I think we will move... Oh, I don't actually know what we will do, actually. No, maybe we'll go... They like chickpeas as well. Not huge on them, but I'll have them. Not huge on them, but I'll have them. Let's move sideline Steve out here. And then I'll put Sonada up top. We've not played Sonada up top. No, it's been a channel forward. Hola, chicas. ¿Cómo estás, señor? I don't know what lazy is. Ben, how are we? Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing very well. Hope you've had a good week, sir. Pleasure to hear from you. I just pick the beans out of your stew and feed them to the cat. I mean, it's a butter bean and chorizo stew. You wouldn't have too much left. Just chorizo and onion. Chopped tomatoes. Still on the diet? Need to get some proper food, don't you? What, me? No. I've been awful recently. Awful. I need to get back on the diet. I've been eating solely chocolate, if I'm honest. So hummus. I like chickpeas blended with some garlic. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. You don't like hummus. I do like hummus. I don't mind baked beans, don't like kidney beans or chickpeas, those. That's fair enough. I do. I'm a big fan of baked beans. I'm a big fan of baked beans. I am indeed. I could talk about this all night. Mrs. Scotsman says, I need to get back on the diet and workout plan. Need to look trim for Madrid and Barcelona. See, I'm thinking the same for the honeymoon. Mrs. A1's going to be on a beach in Hawaii with A1. And at the moment, I'll be rolling down that hill. Don't like green beans. I very rarely have green beans. Palace News, how are we? We refunded your points for the bird quiz because I didn't want to run it whilst you weren't here. Don't mind a green bean. I don't mind it. I just very rarely have them. Some more birthday things. I'm glad to hear it. I hope you're having a good day. Might just go back to keto. I'm not a fan of those. For me personally, I'm just not a fan of. I mean, I say restrictive. I mean, okay, I guess a diet is restrictive by nature, but I'm just not a fan of those ultra sort of you can only eat one thing and not other sort of thing. I don't like that. Personally, that's personal opinion. Each to their own, of course. Brivet says it's payday tomorrow. However, it's Good Friday, so I assume it'll be waiting until Tuesday. Oh, it won't come a day early. Usually, mine would come a day forward. Who's won? A1. Yeah, my bad. Hey, no worries, Palace. No worries. I hope you're having a good day. Great. Right, let's Palace News have gone for a career path quiz. The final one of the day. I think we're going to get Fujimoto on here. And we're going to swap them over. Yeah, we'll swap them over. Who needs bird quiz? Can we have a bird quiz or not? I'll tell you what, I'll give you a bird quiz for free today. Yeah, but who is it? A1. No, Josh, you're just someone who actually reads their chat, takes on board what is said, regardless if it's directed towards you or a private conversation in the chat. That's why I enjoy your streams. You have time for everyone. I try my best. There's one thing you'll get round here. Somewhat mildly entertained. Maybe 2 games of Football Manager stream, but if you type a message, you're getting replied to, that's for sure. Right, well, let's do the career path quiz, and then you can have a bird quiz for free. I didn't realise that it'd stay out of stock if I refunded the points. So, what I'll say, Mr. Palace, this is a tough one. This is a tough quiz. This career path quiz. And you fail at it? Hey, I read every message, I'll tell you that. The mild entertainment and playing games. Right, career path quiz is on the screen in 3, 2, 1. See, I'll read that one, Jack. Here you go. We got there. Right, your teams are Blackburn, Chelsea, Newcastle, Fulham, Melbourne, Shamrock Rovers. I said hard, and Mr. Scotsman's gone hard. Hold my beer. Lee Sharp. It's not Lee Sharp. It is Damien Duff. It's not Strand Larson. It's not Shay Given. It is Damien Duff. Mr. Scotsman, hat-trick tonight. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. Let's have a round of applause for Mr. Scotsman. Very impressive display. Right, I'll tell you what, since it's for free, since we're going to have a free bird quiz, I am going to just finish the game first and then we'll do it. Swear he got a hattie last week as well. He's prolific, that Scotsman. He's prolific. Call him Craig Beattie? I don't know, I'm trying to think of a prolific Scottish goal scorer. Well, I've gone blank. I've gone blank on Scottish strikers. Only because Matt ain't here at the moment. He's normally a few seconds before me. Never mind, now just give up. Dalglish, Law. Yeah, I mean, alright, if we're naming the good ones. Okay. Che Adams, different calibre, I think that. Bird quiz, yeah, I'm going to finish the game and then we're going to do the bird quiz. I'm going to finish this game and then we'll do it. Che Adams. Lyndon Dykes. Shanklin will do for me. What about Max Guthrie? Hero. Right. We need to see this out. We're going to offer some praise. We're going to offer some praise and hope we can hang on for dear life here. Everyone's knackered all of a sudden. What happened? Marcus Knackers over here. Alfie B, is he Scottish? If he's Scottish. Babbage is Scottish, yeah. He's a Scotsman, he is indeed. Right. Was watching Ginge earlier and his nan is hilarious. Fair enough. I tried very quickly to think of something witty to respond to that, and there really is limited things I could say there, so yeah. Good on his nan, I guess. Don't really know what else to say. Right, Ramsey will bring on, and then we are going to go to defensive. We are going to hang on for dear life. Is that the naan bread video? The naan bread video. Pie stream last night was an all-timer. I've not watched Pie Face in ages. What was he doing? I've not watched him in ages. That is a great video there, Jet. I used to watch Pie all the time. I'm not usually up late enough now. I'm an old man these days. Right, come on, let's get this over the line. This will be a huge 3 points if we can get this one done. Are you looking forward to the marathon walk? Yes and no. Yes and no. I'm looking forward to the sense of accomplishment when it's done. I'm not looking forward to the process. I did one last year. Hopefully the weather is like this afternoon. So I did it last year on the hottest weekend of the year, and that was savage. And it was fine until about 6 hours onwards. The last couple of hours got rough. It got really rough for the last couple of hours. But yeah, I need to put a command actually for that, by the way. If anyone is interested, by the way, in my Discord, I am completing a marathon walk in about 4 weeks' time for Alzheimer's Society. So if anyone is interested, there is a link in my Discord. I need to get it set up in the chat as well. So if anyone's interested in donating to a brilliant cause, I would very much appreciate that. Nearly hit the target. Britt says, out in Amsterdam, spent all night drinking with a bunch of uni students from Ireland. Oh, really? Wow, okay, so not FIFA pack opening, no. I got unbanned in his chat a couple of weeks ago. After being banned a year ago. Anyone else donated to it? Yeah, various people. What'd you get banned for? Robbie. Oh, Robbie Savage. I was going to say, what? I don't know what we were going for with Robbie there. It was Robbie Savage, that's for sure. Rocket Dan, how are we? Happy Thursday. I hope you're very, very well. It's a pleasure to have you in. I hope you're doing fantastically well. Sorry, I meant since I did. Right, okay, I'm with you. Stream the walk, I reckon. Could you imagine? Bob, dude, thank you very much for dropping the link in the chat. If anyone is interested in donating to Alzheimer's Society for the walk, the link is there in the chat. If we, maybe we could pin that. Maybe we could pin that. If a mod could pin that, that'd be brilliant. I can't pin it because of my chat setup. But if we could pin that, that'd be excellent. And then I will make a command for it from next week. But thank you very much, Bob, dude. I appreciate you you doing the legwork there. It's almost like you wonderful people run this chat because I don't know what's going on. Right. Okay. That was a very, very big win. Someone donated 50 quid. Must have some cash. I don't know who you're out in here, Brevit. I don't know who you're out in. I do know who you're out in because there's only 2 people that have, and they're both here today. They're both here today. So I do know who's being outed. One man is chatting in the chat, and the other one is the man on your screen. So, pair of Tories is for a good cause. It's for a good cause. I did the same last year because I struggled with asking people to donate money if I hadn't, is the way I saw it. I did the most. It's not competition. I mean, anything, you know what I mean? A single penny donation is thoroughly appreciated. Donating to charity is donating to charity. It's not competition. It doesn't matter how much it is. I'll chuck some on when I get paid. Brevit, I very much appreciate it, but there's no pressure to do so. Like I say, if anyone just fancy donating to a fantastic cause, it'd be greatly appreciated, but there's no pressure to do so. Right, we're going to talk to the press after that one. Remind me later and I'll fire some across. You're all very, very kind. I very much appreciate it. Yeah, we're good. Sideline Steve's good at football. Yes, he's very good, isn't he? Yeah, A1 ball. Let's see some A1 ball. Every time they big it up, I want to see A1 ball in the chat. I think it's actually now a follower emote as well, so everyone can use that A1 ball. How long will it take you, do you reckon? 8 hours? Yeah, about 8 hours it took last year. Although it took 8 hours last year, it took me 8 hours last year, and that was on the hottest weekend of the year, and that was significantly steeper than this walk is. This is a lot flatter route. I've just realised that United are in this, by the way. Man United. But who's top? A1's top. Where you walk in, it's around the Stonehenge area. There you go, Bob, dude. Look at that. Stop the count. There you go. Leave it there. Right, we've got Mulder now, and I think this is going to be a very, very tough one. He looks a bit like... No, he doesn't. I thought he looks a tiny bit like... Who's the fella at Brentford? Is it Darmsgaard? Looks a little bit like him. Pop along to a sport. That's local, right? Ish. I don't know where that is for you. I mean, it's about... Zealand's a good shout. Zealand is a good shout. It's about an hour from me. Get down the pub straight after, a few shandies. So yeah, me and Mrs. A1 are both doing it, and we definitely will be stopping at a public house on the way back, and then a takeaway will be in order. Just looks like a typical Dane then. All that. Let me have a look. Yeah, I think it's about an hour. It's about an hour for me, I think. Because I'm dreading the drive home after. Right, okay, we've got Mulder next. Ice baths too? No, none of that. Ice cold lager will do it. Pre-make some of your bean stew. No, to be fair, I took loads of food with me last year, like loads. As in, you know what I mean? I had a meal deal, I had a pack of sweets, I had chocolate bars, I had snacks. And it turns out they provide you food at halfway. They provide you food at every stop point. So I'm just going to take probably a couple of chocolate bars and a bag of sugary sweets to give me some energy, and I'll eat when they give me lunch. I reckon we beat Mulder. Hey, I hope so too. I hope so. Free food? It is free food, indeed. About 45 minutes from me. I was going to say I just didn't know where it sits in comparison, so you're slightly closer, but it's about an hour for me. Good evening, you terrific specific of a man. I'm going to go with specimen there. I reckon that was. Ross, how are we? Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing very, very well. It's a pleasure to have you in. Also, we have some more birthday wishes to offer. Can we all Can we all give a happy birthday to Ross? Happy birthday, sir. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I hope I've had a brilliant day. I hope from the timings we were speaking about in your stream, I'm guessing the Chinese might have been consumed now. I'm hoping so anyway, and I hope it was fantastic. But I thoroughly enjoyed the stream last night, a bit of old school RuneScape. How we doing, Ross? I hope you've had a brilliant day. 21's never looked so good. Where do I join? Join what, Jack? Join what? The walk, do you mean? Do you mean the walk? It's all on the website. It's all on the website. It's called Trek 26 is what it's called. I don't know if it's going to be full now, though. Oh, the walk for free food? Absolutely. Food coma on the couch right now. There you go. Love to hear it. What was the order? Ross? So we were speaking about your favourite order and that it can change depending on mood. Let's hear the order. Let's hear it. Yeah, good for your skin and muscle aches. What is? I have ordered one of those ice bathtubs for the garden. Oh, I see. Right, okay. I've not ice bathed before. I do very regularly cold shower though. I put the shower as cold as it can go, and I do that. But I've not ice bathed. Oh wait, it isn't just you and the miss. No, this is a big event, Jack. This is a big event. There'll be hundreds of people. That's why I was quite impressed. Last year, I think there was 350 people that did the marathon that I did, and I was 13th best time. I was the 13th best time. Here he is, first through the door, Mad Hatter. How are we doing, my friend? It's a pleasure to have you in. Spain wasn't looking quite so sunny today, but I hope the clouds have cleared and it's been a fantastic day for you and Mrs. Atta. How are we doing? It's a pleasure to hear from you. Happy Thursday. Dylan, in at the same time. They come through the door, holding hands, skipping. How are we doing, Dylan? Happy Thursday. Hope you're having a brilliant week. It's a pleasure to have you both. Did you enjoy the film? What film? It wasn't to me. That's why I was going to say, I've been working. I didn't have a film on. Yes, Mad Hatter watched Project Hail Mary. Did you enjoy it, sir? Did you enjoy it? Or would they like carry? But couldn't I just turn up and walk? Or would they like carry me away? Well, you could just turn up and walk, yeah, but you just wouldn't. Like, you have a number and a tracking sensor and stuff, so they wouldn't give food to people that weren't there and stuff. Like, you wouldn't be involved in the event. Sounds similar to the kilt walk I did a few years back. It'll be very similar, like I say. So last year it was called the Big Hike. That was for cancer research. This year it's the same thing. They do them in the same locations as well. But this is Trek 26 for Alzheimer's Society. Ross went for chips, fried rice and curry sauce, then halved a chicken chow mein with Emma. Didn't finish it though. That sounds like a poor show, isn't it? No, I hope you enjoyed it. Hail Mary, there you go. And we're not talking NFL. I'm brilliant, got 3 weeks off college. Let's go, Dylan. There you go. Get your feet up, sir, and get Football Manager loaded up. Miss Scotsman says there were 14,000 people did it the year I did. Wow, okay. All right, that would have been a bit more impressive to be 13th. Best movie I've seen in quite some time. Mad Hatter. Me and Mrs. A1 really, really enjoyed it. We really enjoyed it. I was pessimistic about it. So Bedders had read the book and he told me that it was going to be good. But just the trailer didn't really sell it to me, and I hadn't read the book. But yeah, really, really, really good. Oh, what? Cheeky. Oh, there you go. Look, it's because you like, I paid like an entry fee and stuff, and then they give you a target of what to raise. So basically, they're asking me to raise something like 300 quid to give me a sandwich at half time, is what it is. It's a bit outrageous, really. I guess it's for charity. Yeah, there you go, Jack. Just not on, is it? Not on. Right, okay. What have we got? We got Mulder next. We have Mulder. Let's hope we can Mulder our team into a good performance. Moving on. Moving swiftly on. Right, we go away to Norway. It's Norway, isn't it? Yeah, there's Norway. I was getting that one wrong. Thought it was just turn up and get free food and walk. No. No, you've got to fundraise and stuff. It is a charity event. Right, Dackers is nearly back. We can get him on the bench at least. And I think we'll probably go with the same team. We were very, very good against Hibs, weren't we? So, and look at that, by the way. I mean, my fat head's in the way. I need to work something out where I saw something. I mean, on most people's streams, I'm just behind the times. But I saw on Y Callum's stream, it just very quickly. I know Bongo has it as well. He very quickly he like faded his camera to the other side and stuff. I need a bit of that. Action because at the moment my fat head's blocking all the important stuff. But everyone in our starting 11 has a green average rating right now, which is brilliant. Josh, why are you playing some food? Why are you playing some food molders? Are we making a dish for my birthday? Well, let's hope it isn't mouldy, I guess. Well, they ain't walking so they can fundraise. Who's not walking? Get it? There you go. Look, we're on the same page there. Right, I'm going to save it just because it's felt a little bit jittery today. Look, I've been playing it. Look, all this. I'll tell you what. It's on me. Because I haven't really had a chance to get ahead of the videos. Rise of the Capital. But I went into today with no episode ready for Sunday's Job Centre to Glory or tomorrow's One Nation. They're both scheduled and ready to go.
Thanks for the
Look
follow.
at that.
Welcome to
Food
the club.
Moulders, I got it, Valis. LCFC Dan, welcome in. Happy Thursday. I hope you've had a brilliant week, and thank you very much for following. I appreciate that. It's a pleasure to have you in. I'm going to say, we're going to go with Leicester City. Is that Leicester City? And also, more importantly, so was LCFC Dan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 taken? Why the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I want to know, are there that many Leicester fans called Dan? It is Leicester. Okay, what do we make of the season so far? Did you record both today as well? No, I recorded Job Centre to Glory previously, but that needed editing. And what I do with One Nation is I typically then I record it separately to actually the gameplay. So the playing was done. I had to do the recording of me and the editing. Think we'll stay up last day. Well, that sounds awfully tense. Do I not get a drum roll? Sorry, Palace News. There you go. You can have one. It was poor, but we'll give it. It's your birthday after all. Staying up last day. Okay. Dub Josh. There you go. Right, let's get into this game. We go away to Norway. Now, this is going to be a very, very tough game. If we can get 3 points here, I reckon we progress. Oh, yeah, guess what? What is it? And if you say how many streams we've been managing Edinburgh now, I'm ending the stream. Right, okay, what do we got? I don't recognise anyone. What was Christensen's name that played for Chelsea and Barca? Was that Andreas? What was his name? Sorry, how many streams was it? This is the 67th stream in charge of Edinburgh, it is. Just about to start a new FM26 career. Give me a hard one. Ooh, okay. What sort of area are you aiming for? It was Andreas. Thank you, Mr. Scotsman. 6. No, none of that. Today's your only day you get away with it. Do the dance, please, just for this one time. Do the J Cartwright challenge. Get Woking to win the Champions League. That is a good one. Dan, I'd say if Edinburgh don't take your fancy, we are Edinburgh City here. We're in season 8. They do start with minus 15 points in League 2 in Scotland. You could go with Dumbarton, who start minus 5 points in League 2 in Scotland. Oh, you want to do England? Okay. Oh, I mean, I'd always be biased to say Swindon as a Swindon fan, but if you want to go lower, yeah, maybe a Woking. Why not? Leo Cornick plays for them at the moment. So does Risa. Plays for them. I got you. I don't know who either of those are. Is that bad? Should I know it? Don't do it. That's what my head was saying there, Rocket Dan, the whole time. That's Defoe's job. Josh, when we finish Edinburgh, I have an idea. Let's do Macclesfield. I don't know if we ever finish Edinburgh. Swindon, do it. I'll do Edinburgh, actually. I love that, Dan. I love that. I'm in season 8 here, so let me know when you catch up. Josh, do Macclesfield. I don't know if we'll have another save, you know. It depends. Depends what we do. I don't know where to end it. How does the retro season work? Do you need to download it? Yeah, so that's a mod. And I'm sure there'll be plenty of helpful YouTube videos online to help with downloading it. I'm useless with that. I don't even have the real names for the Italian teams in here. So you can download a mod and do it. Surely you winning the Champions League is the end? I'd say that's probably going to be a place to end. I'll start watching now. I'm trying to start FM content now. Dan, I love that. Sorry, so thank you very much for starting to watch. Do you mean you're starting to watch FM content or you're starting to make some yourself? Yeah, be interested to hear. But thank you very much for the follow. I do appreciate it. It's a pleasure to have you here. Make some. Okay, so is that sort of streams or videos? What are you thinking there, Dan? What are you thinking? Right, let's kick off. Come on. It's going to be tough. Nice. Stream, YouTube, blogs. Yeah, exactly. The possibilities are endless. Jack says, well, if he's watching you, I'd hope he's not making it. What do you mean? What do you mean, Jack? Are you saying I'm a bad influence? Not sure yet, Dan. Well, I'm more than happy to help where possible. I'm not the best the best content creator you're ever going to find. You're going to find plenty better on Twitch and YouTube. But if you do have any questions, I'm more than happy to try and help. Absolutely, I am. See, don't listen to Jack. Yeah, we're not going to recommend that one, Bedders. We've given away a penalty 15 minutes in. That's not good. If you need any help to make videos, get in touch. I can try and help. Thank you, Mr. Scotsman. I probably need to. It is a penalty to Mulder. It is a penalty. Lacey's been booked. Hopefully, big man Bergstrom can save this. He has done. Come on. Right, we stay level. A big save from the big man. 6'9". He used every inch of that frame. Nothing weird, you lot. I know we don't have a Friday stream. We don't need to get feral today. I'm playing Ultimate Team at the moment. Okay. How's that going? How's that going? Jack, get a good ball across. Come on. Little Jack's got to... We'll have our own penalty, please. We'll have our own penalty. They're going to say, was it out the box? It wasn't. It wasn't. That's a penalty. Sorry. Checking, no penalty. He's given a free kick. Christensen's been booked. That looked inside to me. That looked inside to me. 6'7". He is not. He's 6'9". I love this 89 fantasy foot Strand Larson. Okay, I haven't played FIFA in a long time, so I have no idea on any of the cards. That is, I don't think we'll lead with that one. I'm not sure. Anyways, enjoy the stream. We're off for a wood-fired pizza, mad at it. I tell you what, you need to stop flirting on the internet because that sort of stuff, it'll work. If a picture ends up in the Discord, I will be incredibly jealous. But I hope you have a fantastic time, Mr. Atter. I hope you do. I hope you enjoy your pizza and you have a wonderful evening. Posted an evening update of the sky. I love these updates we get from Atter. We get to live Spain vicariously through Mad Atter's eyes, and it makes my mornings. Atter, can you fly me out? You live in paradise. I'm not sure he's going to do that. I'm not sure he's going to do it. We've just been rooted. Root, welcome in. Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing very, very well. I hope you've had a fantastic week, and I hope you've got a long weekend ahead of you. Fingers crossed. No work for a little while. How are we, Root? Can we have a shout out for Root, please? Welcome in, good sir. Happy Thursday. United are beating Basel. We're still 0-0 here. Love this Strand Larson card. We got a shout out for Root. There we go. If you're not following Root already, make sure to rectify that immediately. The man streams Football Manager. He has a fantastic save going on with Molden and Tiptree, where he has battled everyone really to get to the Premier League. So get over there and give him a follow. Been off since Wednesday and not back till Tuesday. Now that is a lovely weekend there, Root. Thoroughly deserved. Get your feet up. Enjoy it, good sir. That was very cold, that coffee. Right, we need to keep going. They don't have a manager, did that say? I don't think they have a manager. And they're still better than me. What does that say? I don't know if I'm happy with that. I don't know if I enjoy that. They're actually better off without a manager than employing me. Right, come on. We've held our own here. I'd be very happy coming away to Mulder and getting a point. We thought we were going to get battered here. If we can get a point, that'd be fantastic. 3 and I think we win the whole thing. Oh, we're in. Palmer, finish it. Oh, it's a good save. I don't think that was on target anyway, but it was a good save. Root says, bit of graphic work tonight, then FM. See how the new signings will go. Love to see it. I do love the graphics you produce, Root. It's fantastic work. Love to see it. That sounds like a good Thursday evening to me. I hope you enjoy it. Take your time, Jack. Come on. Here we go. Take our time. Take your time. Oh, we've got Twitch and Football Manager royalty just turning up here. It's Adam FM is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone stay calm. Everyone behave yourselves. How are we, Adam? Happy Thursday. It's a pleasure to have you in. This goal's for you. Oh, all right. Fair enough. Keeper had different plans there. Adam, how are we? Happy Thursday. It's a pleasure to have you in. I hope you've had a fantastic week. I'm doing very well, and I'm even more. I'm better. Better for seeing you is what I was trying to say. How are we, Adam? It's a pleasure to have you in. Can we have a shout out for it? No, Bedders. All right, take the words out of my mouth. At this point, I don't even think I'm needed to be here. Bedders, thank you. If you're not already following It's Adam FM, make sure to get over there and give the man a follow. He makes Football Manager incredibly entertaining. And he presses continue arguably less than me. and has a brilliant time, a bit of a DJ session on Friday nights. Get over there and give the man a follow. Happy Thursday, good sir. I'm not too bad, thank you. Always a pleasure. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm hoping there's a bit of skill from Lacey there. Let's have a goal to finish it. Oh, he just wide there. I hope a long weekend for you, sir. I'm hoping a bit of time off work. Fingers crossed. Take my time, dodgy man. New hero, Enzo Thierry. A fantastic name, Root. A fantastic name. Here we go. Oh, no, that's sloppy. That's sloppy. I thought Sideline Steve was going to be in. There we go. Take your time. All right, we'll just lump it forward. Why not? There you go. Little Jack, get forward. You want the line-up soon? Yes, please, Jack. Yes, please. Lacey, get a good ball in. Cross it. Yes, that one's a penalty, ref. That one's a penalty. What are they checking this time? They're checking if it's GBH or no police charges. What are we checking? It's a penalty. Thank you. Thank you. Right, finish this. Come on. Come on. It's a big moment. A big moment. Texera steps up. He scores it. Come on. Get in. This would be a huge result if we can hold on to this. We take the lead in Norway. It was not a great penalty, if I'm honest. I was a little bit nervous when I saw it leave his foot. He's just gone down the... Has he gone down the... I don't even know how that's ended up in. But we lead in Norway. Fantastic scenes. Absolutely. I prepare myself for tomorrow's shenanigans. Oh, I look forward to it. I look forward to... Oh, no, I've seen something pop up. I know what's coming.
Play Football Manager. Tempting it is. Lose hours, you will. Win trophies, perhaps. Or rage, you may. The line between genius and chaos, thin it is. Choose wisely, young Padawan. Much time the game consumes, or maybe not.
I don't know how you come up with this stuff, Bongo. I really don't. Thank you very much for the bits. Welcome back, good sir. We've got Yoda telling us to play Football Manager. Love to see it. Right. Thank you, Bongo. I really appreciate the bits. Absolute hero. Do the 6-7 first. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I instantly regretted that one. Penalty in a prison sentence he should have. Exactly that. GBH at minimum. I love this Strand Larson card so much. Flying on FIFA, are you? Bongo, he loves it. We'll sort a donation when home. Scubs, I appreciate that. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, God. Yeah, Rocket Dan. It's not my proudest moment. Good boy. Who's it? Right, you stop that. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Good boy, I can get away with it. I'm not being called good little boy. I'm not having that. I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad. Oh, it was to root. Okay. Steady bedders. I've been streaming for an hour and 35. No. Mrs. A1 will be on the sofa with the cat. The cat will be preoccupied. Right, we need to hold on to this for half an hour. Lacey's been very good on the wing, but I'm scared of that yellow card. But then Lawson's also booked. I'm going to move Sideline Steve out there. And we're going to go Sonada up top again. I have the urge to... right, okay. Okay. I'm hoping you just mean on Crimson Desert. This is, I don't know why we talk like this. Putting that sort of stuff in the chat is a weird thing to do. I don't know who'd do that. I'm just leading by your example. Don't know what you're on about. I would say pick or fake, but I'm scared that it's in the Discord already. Right, we need to... Let's go cautious. Let's waste a bit of time. Oh, I don't... No. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. Oh, no, nothing to read in the chat at the moment. No, we're going to just move on swiftly. That's for the private chats. That's what DMs are made for, I guess. I don't want to see that. I'm scared what that link contains there, Bongo. I don't think I want to see it. I fear it's something that shouldn't be done by a 31-year-old. Right, win that header. Ooh. I fear it's, yeah, not age appropriate. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan, but I had to clip it. Yeah, I would say thank you, but I really don't appreciate it, if I'm honest. Ball across, Sonada makes it 2. We've won here. We've won here in Norway. I just watched it. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. I hope you're all right. If you do need any bleach for your eyes, I will. I'll compensate everyone that watches it. Josh, don't watch it. You'll be cursed for life. 71 or 6-7, as you love it, right? Okay. Told you we get the win here, Mr. Scotsman. If you could just predict this every time. I had to clip it. I understand. Watched it too many times. No. Hang on. How do I... Do we know, mainly Bongo or Bedders, I guess, or anyone really that uses OBS and stuff, do we know why my browser, I have to pick the browser each time so that you guys can hear it? Do we know why that is? Because it's always like, I pick it and then it's the wrong one next time. I always have to reset my browser sound. Right, okay, so it's not just me then. It's not just me. Is that going to be right? I think that'll be right. What was that? Sorry, don't worry. Don't worry. I think we got to the bottom of it. Hang on. I don't know if I'm going to regret this, but...
Hero.
Oh,
Do the 6-7 first.
Problem is... There we go. That's better.
I was going to say, you're not going to see it if I full screen it, because I'm there.
It would have been rash. It would have been...
Hero. Do the 6-7 first.
I didn't like that.
I didn't like that. I instantly...
Yeah, I didn't enjoy that. I didn't enjoy that at all. That's a one and done. That's a one and done. That's a one and done. Could you not see me? I thought you could see me.
There's no Pokemon in here.
Will that clip make the BRB screen? Oh, it's rash. Time for FM. Go on. Good boy. Right, okay. My eyes, yeah, rock it down. I don't, yeah, I'm not proud of it. It wasn't big. It wasn't clever. No one showed my wife. Right, all praise. What did you do? Nothing. One and done. One and done. I'm never watching that again. Right, we've actually got the win here in Norway. We've actually managed to beat Mulder. Don't know what I said the first time. That is massive. Josh, I told you not to watch it. You'll be traumatized for life. But no, you had to. I just prosperity. Just prosperity. I have downloaded it. That word in there has thrown me right off. Oh, just for right, okay. Already showed her. I'm behind you, by the way. Good one. It's in the Discord. Brilliant. Right. We're looking pretty good in the league. Where is it? Okay. Didn't want to see it anyway. That's fine. That's fine. We've turned this around. Streaming is fun, they say. Exactly. Pure entertainment. Look at that. Look at that. Only Newcastle. What did they... Oh, they beat Hammarby. They Hammarby'd. They beat them 6-1. I was going to say, because we won... What was it? 4-0. 5-0. Yeah, it would have been 5-0. And we're second on goal difference. Privet with Mrs. A1. Chilling. 6-7 and non-PG chats. You've changed. Whoa. I am fully PG. I don't know what you're on about. Jack says, thanks for that message. 388k. Castro does the business. Right, let's talk to the press. Yeah, we're class at football. So's Bergstrom. No, Sideline Steve's not going anywhere. What are you on about? Lovely stuff. What was lovely stuff? Oh, Chicken Kiev. Right, okay. Well, feeling better, probably, more so. You can see where my brain is. What I took from that was that you were saying lovely to the Chicken Kiev. That's what Bedders does. That's what Bedders does. Jack says, right, Ripley, right, Nichols, Taff, Kilkenny, Knight LaBelle, Drinnan, Holman, Batty, Palmer, Oldacre. So no Hoylett. Are they not? Are they back yet? Are they back from international yet? I'm going to guess not. There's no Mabete, Hoylett, or Scanlon. Ward, Ball, Scanlon, Borland, Olakigbe, Bowden, McGregor. Oh no, so Scanlon's on the bench. Learned off the brilliant Jesse Marsh. Christ, he'll come back on long throws. He was on international duty, wasn't he? Yeah, but so was Scanlon. To be fair, I was saying lovely stuff to the Chicken Kievs too. Yeah. We're on the same page, don't worry. We're on the same page. Right, let's rest the players for 2 days. Let's rest the players for 2 days. Give them a couple days off. They've earned it. After that big win in Norway. Have a couple of days in Norway. Go to Stavanger. It's a lovely place. Hoylett's game was at 1 a.m. yesterday morning. That's fair then, yep. No chance he would have played. Did he play? You're asking the wrong guy. Oh, Victoria's been dropped by Scotland. No, I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with that. Dackers is back in training. That's good. I don't know if he gets straight back in over Sideline Steve at the moment. He's been very, very good. He did. Okay, nice. Why has he been dropped by Scotland? Victoria's been overlooked by Scotland manager Unai Emery, first of all, good evening, for his squad to face Georgia, Faroe Islands and Azerbaijan. Speculation abounds is a good word, that the Edinburgh City central defender might need to make the step up to play for a bigger club before he's considered for Scotland's selection. Firstly, ouch. Secondly, shut up, Unai Emery. No one likes you anyway. Horrible bloke. Do the new gens have to be PG? Yes. Yes, they do. They do indeed. Right. 9.9 training for Teixeira. What a player. What a player. Sonada 9.5 as well. What if we want to name them? Yeah, no. It's going to be PG. It's going to be PG. We can't go with. We're going no 12As here. No, that is PG. It's not. It's not. So you put it together and it's non-PG. I'd argue that is PG. I could argue the other way as well. I'd say since, put it this way, if it's a name that I won't read out first and last, probably not going to allow it. I don't want to have to call my centre mid Mr. Hunt every time. I don't want to. Bedders would. Bedders would do a lot of things I wouldn't. Alright? 100%. Entertain you lot, first of all. Right, semi-final. Who are we going to have? We will play Falkirk. Falkirk. Scubs will tell me off. I always forget how to pronounce that. They are struggling in the Prem, and we just beat them, didn't we? Yeah, we beat them 3-0 at home. Where would we be playing them? Where would one be playing them? Premier Sports Cup. How do I see the semi-final? Current season. How do I change? Oh, it doesn't let us go forward. All right. Okay. Lads, I'm doing a Scottish club save. Who are you going for, Palace? Who are you going? Right, we have a quarter-final against Hamilton now. Hamilton a championship, aren't they? Yeah, let's make some changes. I'll tell you what, actually. I'm going to rest Lacey. We're going to keep Sideline Steve playing because he's been fantastic, but I am going to give Dackers some minutes. Fujimoto can start here today as well. I'm going to start Ramsey. I don't want to rotate too much, but I do want to give some minutes out. I'm going to give Murray Campbell there as well. Yeah, we'll go with that. Guess. Oh. Kilmarnock. Kilmarnock. Right, I'll go with that as my team. Eddie City. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. I'd like to think I've birthed a new generation of Edinburgh City fans. Birthed was a weird word to use there. Spawned, still strange. Created, probably better. No, hint, red, Aberdeen, correct. There you go. That happened quick. Dan says, in my first game, now my lone striker just scored 5 goals in one half. Dan, I will give you a player to sign is this man. He was a free agent at the start of the save. Although, actually, he might already play for you. It might be updated transfers because he does play for Edinburgh City now. But he was a free agent when I started. Fun fact, I signed him before the club actually did. Got an Aberdeen shirt for the day today as well. Love that. All in on the save. Introduced. Thank you, Bongo. Thank you. You introduced me to a good vocabulary. Weak. Got the European shirt. Love it. Love it. The white and gold one. Okay. No idea what you're talking about, but it sounds lovely. Sounds lovely. Yeah, birthed was a bit odd, wasn't it, Mr. Scotsman? It was an odd one. It was an odd one. I'll give you that. I'm so jealous you're going to Bucks and Cabo this weekend. I'll put pictures in the chat this time, don't you worry. What Easter eggs does everyone have? So I will get like a generic normal one. You know what I mean? Like a Maltesers or Galaxy or something on Monday when I visit the family. But I do have what I'm probably going to get ripped for. I've been in the Tory section of Aldi again. It's actually a half egg, which I didn't realise until reading the box today. But it's like, it's got like salted caramel, blondie chocolate, cookie crumb on it. Oh, it looks good. It looks fantastic. I'll send a pic in the DMs later, Josh. Stick it in the Discord. Cabo looks incredible. I'm very excited for Cabo. Dan says I might start saying updated on Edinburgh City if I do well in the save. I love that. Yeah, Dan, I'm all in. I have both an Edinburgh City tie, and I also have the Edinburgh City shirt, which I will be taking up to Edinburgh this weekend. I am going this weekend, and that will be being signed by the team, and we'll get that on the wall. Mini eggs weren't solid choice. Galaxy or Lindt usually nice. I've got a crunchy one. I'm not a fan of a crunchy. I'm really not. Hotel Chocolat. No. Aldi has a Tory section. Mr. Scotsman, apparently so. I get told off for everything I buy there. I was the only person that managed to find a venison and red wine pie in Aldi, and everyone told me off for it. How much did it cost? I can't remember, to be honest with you. That doesn't make me sound great, does it? I just can't remember. I bought it a while ago. Kai Burton, welcome in over on YouTube. I hope you're doing very, very well. Happy Thursday. It's a pleasure to have you in. I hope you've had a brilliant week. Clash, you watching them play? I am indeed, Dan. So I went up earlier in the season and watched them play against... Oh, I forgot who they played now. I really can't remember who they played. Get him pumped. What? Who was it? They were chanting it. I can't remember the chant. Nonetheless, I went to watch a game earlier in the season. I made a bit of a video about it. And then the club reached out and offered me to, next time I was up there, they were going to show me around the stadium, meet some of the players, and hopefully present man of the match at the end of the game. So I'm going up there for the Edinburgh Derby this weekend, seeing them against Spartans. That Richie can't remember. £20 nout to Josh. Right, this is outrageous. Brimsey says, can you give me an FM26 club to manage? Brimsey, what sort of area of the world are you thinking? What area of the world are you thinking? What are you thinking? Right, let's get into this game. Stuart McKinstry still there. We tried to sign him earlier in the save and he wouldn't even talk to us. Anywhere in Europe. Ooh. Strom's God set. Are they on here? A Strom's God set on here? Luke's back. Welcome back, good sir. I'm back. Just went to make some tea. That was a long time to brew a hot drink. Continuing my watching with a steak and sweet potato fries. You're doing Thursday properly there, Luke. That sounds fantastic. Shamrock, says Brivet. AEK Athens, says Mr. Scotsman. Brook Bet in Poland. Bet. Poor joke. I'm not even going to give myself a drum for that one. Right, come on then. We want to get ourselves into a semi-final. It's Falkirk that await us if we can get past Championship Hamilton. We have rotated a little bit, but we've still got a strong team out there. Aberdeen, Palace or Macclesfield? You've got a soft spot for Macclesfield, haven't you, Palace? Are you back to full-time next week? Well, I'm back to my normal routine, if we consider that full-time. I am back to usual next week, yes. And I'm looking forward to it. After what they did to us, I have to, don't I? That's fair enough. It's fair enough. I don't feel the same with... what non-league team was it that battered us? It wasn't Eastleigh, was it? Who was it that battered us? Jack or Bedders? You remember? Annan, thank you, Bongo. Annan's getting pumped. That was the chant. I remember now. Thank you. It was Annan. Annan Athletic. Other than the extend the stream, is Subathon next week too? So full time. Older shot. Thank you, Jack. Thank you. All right, Will McKenzie. But Burnley can. No, Mr. Scotsman. It was a typo or mispronunciation away from being a very different statement. Is the Subathon next week? Is it really? That's scary. Sure, the extended stream is a week tomorrow. Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. Wow, that's not scary. I need to set everything up. 10th of April, it is indeed. It is indeed. I went to that game. Looking at me, looking at results and the TikTok to find the game. Bongo, I appreciate that. Left at 5-0, I can imagine. It is the extended stream Subathon next week. That is scary. Also, don't be backing out now. No, I'll be there, Brivet. I'll be there. Don't you worry. I just need to get it set up. I haven't got Jump King set up. And I need to just set up actually what we're going to do and stuff. I need to make some plans. That can be Monday's job where I'm off work. But by the way, just to remind everyone before I hit play again, because we've been playing too much Football Manager anyway. There is a vote live in the Discord at the moment to vote on what we will be playing next Tuesday. So make sure to get your votes in. I think there's probably about a day left on the vote. So make sure to get your vote in. I'm not sure whether we take the top 2 or 3 and do another vote, or do we want to just leave it with what we have at the moment? Because it's quite a spread vote at the moment. Do we think we go with top 2 or 3 and then go from there? But yeah, Among Us is currently winning, which I'm a bit surprised by. But make sure to get your votes in. Brivet's not a fan of Among Us. Bob says we have Burnley away next Saturday, then we have Spurs, then Chelsea. Spurs was my really want to go to match prior to De Zerbi, but it's sold out in an hour. All tickets gone. Was offered by a mate to sit with them in Spurs home end. I can't go to a stadium to watch my team and won't be able to hide it. That's fair enough, Bob, dude. That is fair enough. River says can't play unless we're all in Discord. Yeah, if we were playing Among Us, we would all be in a chat. Palace says, last time I checked, Among Us is winning. It is indeed. I haven't voted. I was going to ask what you guys think. Is it fair if I vote? And chatting to under 18. Sorry, Jack. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Each their own. We would be on a call and get a chat going if we were doing Among Us. We'd have to just obviously make sure that we have enough people to play, because it's not something I could play on my own. But yeah, we'd get people involved. Oh no, they're in. Oh, we're 1-0 down to Championship. Hamilton. Not a good start. Not a good start. But yeah, make sure to vote, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, do we think I get a vote? Do we think I get a vote? I wasn't sure if I should vote on it, because I haven't put a vote in there yet. I do have a preference. I think you should. Thank you, Bedders. I'll vote. And now it's split for me, because I have 2 preferences. Mr. Scotsman's reckon I should as well. Among Us and Jump King is tied. Oh, Jump King's got drawing, is it? Okay. See, because for me, my split is I just re-voted. I see. Okay. My vote was either going to be Fortnite, because I haven't played it in ages and I fancy playing a bit of Fortnite with everyone, or just give myself an excuse to buy Ark Raiders. Was what I was thinking. That was my 2, but I'll have a look and I'll have a vote later on. If you go Fortnite, my vote will change again. Rivet's his tactical voting to stop Among Us. I see what's going on. Right, Silo Steve, get us back in this game, please. Oh, it's nearly an own goal.
My word, we'll have a look.
We'll have a look.
Of course we'll have a look.
We've been terrible here at the moment. We're at home as well. Have we rotated too much, potentially? We're being dominated by a team from the division below. No, not too bothered. Among Us on Subathon. It is on there yet. We will be playing during the Subathon. So yeah, everyone get it downloaded. During next week, on the Tuesday and Thursday stream, I'll talk more about it, and I'll make sure people have sort of games downloaded that we're going to play and things like that. There will be a plan in place from next week. Like I say, I didn't actually realise it was next week, if I'm honest. That's quite scary. That's quite scary. I mean, I say this, for all I know, it could be a 2-hour stream, and then I go to bed at a normal time anyway. FM, there is going to be an FM.
What a big baby.
There is going to be FM, and during the week, you guys are going to decide on a save for me to play. So I'm not going to play Edinburgh during the subathon. It is going to be a different save, and you guys will decide who that's for. We will do someone. Macclesfield says Palace. We might get a. It better not be. Better not be what? Better not be. Do Rosenborg? Hey, I'm up for suggestions. I'll open it to the stream, and then we'll probably get a poll going on the stream. After all this build-up, if it's 2 hours, I'm going to do some bad stuff. Hey, you never know. You never know. Sideline Steve, can we get an equaliser, please? Oh, my God. We're going to go out here, aren't we? I can see. Shirley Town. Adana Demirspor. Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout. Gary, welcome in. Thank you very much for the raid. I hope the stream went very, very well. Welcome in, Raiders. It's a pleasure to have you in. Can we have a shout out for Gary, please? It is a pleasure to have you all in. How was the stream? Was it some Football Manager? I know that you had not been playing Football Manager for a while, but there was a return coming, I believe. How are you doing? Happy Thursday. It's a pleasure to have you in. Thank you for choosing me to send your raid over. 48-point deduction to start with, Adana. You're used to those. Well, that could definitely be an option then, I guess. It could be an option. How you doing? I'm doing very well, Gary. How are you? It's a pleasure to have you in. Happy Thursday. I hope you've had a great week. We are still losing at halftime. Yeah, I'm doing Newcastle database 2000-2001. Okay, so what sort of players are we talking at Newcastle then? That's got to be a decent team, isn't it, Gary? What are we talking? If you're not following Gary, make sure to jump over there and give the man a follow. He does stream a variety of games, but yeah, there's some Football Manager action going on there as well. So hit that follow button. Oh, it's a bad team, is it? Okay. Rewatching Suits again, Rivet. Okay, okay. After stream, check Discord. I will have a look after. I'll have a look after, Palace. Right, we need to change some things. I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't like what I'm seeing. We need to... Let's get that on whipped crosses for Dackers. On Season 2, forgot how good it is. Yeah, I love the start of it. I love the start of it. It just... I end up giving up at the same point every time. Right, let's get Palmer on. Ramsey's having a good game, but let's get Kenter on. No, we'll give it a bit longer with Dackers. Right, let's go with that. But let's pick up the tempo and let's go to positive. Let's go for this. Come on. Rippett's got Bongo dancing. It must be a Thursday night. Bongo's wiggling. Come on. I tell you what, we're gonna have to make Bongo recreate that at the meetup. Him and Bedders are gonna have to do that side by side. It'll be like we're in chat. Come on, let's win this ball back. We're not gonna give away a chance from our kickoff, are we? No, come on. Let's equalise straight away, please. Back to a level playing field at the start of the second half. That'd be nice. Sideline Steve, make something happen. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? We're never going to win any silverware, I'm telling you. We're never going to win a trophy. Right, come on. Palmer's had a go from distance. It's just ambitious. This has to happen. There you go. While Josh is doing the KBD. There you go. I'll be in the background. I can see that the... I can definitely see that the meetup will end up with maybe a new sub alert of some dance moves being... some shapes being thrown. I can see that happening. We have been terrible here today. I don't know what I'm watching. We've been so good. We're flying in Europe. We just beat unbeaten Hibs in the league. And we're getting played off the park by Championship Hamilton. I thought he was getting sent them. After a few shandies, anything can happen. There you go. Can we wake up? Last one off the pier gets the drinks in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The Privet Boogie emote incoming. There you go. There you go. Everyone ends up with a dancing emote. Right, one more. He's in there. Now get a good ball across, Ramsey. Why aren't we finding Daka's head? We forgot what it's like to have Dakas on the pitch. There we go. Right, back in the game. Palmer gets us back in. Come on. Let's kick on from here. Luke says everyone at the meetup must recreate an emote or emoji they used regularly in chat. Oh, I'd be in trouble. I'd be in trouble. What do I go with? Brivy, you can't do that, have you? I'd be careful, though. Bedders will be behind you stroking your head. Right, come on. We need to kick on. That was also... I've just realised that sounded weirder than that meant to. Out of context, that was a crazy sentence. Bongo just has to put 2 fingers up. There you go, Sonata! We take the lead. I didn't even see the goal, if I'm honest. I didn't even see the goal. Yeah, that's it. Or turn up in a full Mario costume. Either or. Either or. Sonata gives us the lead. Come on. Now we're looking good. I am going to make some changes. Dakas hasn't impressed me on his return. We'll get Sideline Steve up top. We will put this back to low crosses. And let's get Lacey on. There we go. Great shout. Bongio would be class. There you go. If Bongo turns up as Bongio, I'll turn up as Luigi. I reckon we tell Bongo it's fancy dress. I don't know why that instantly made me... Does anyone watch the Sidemen videos? I always remember a clip of, you know, Chip. Is it Burnt Chip? I think it is Burnt Chip, isn't it? When he was told on one of the videos that they told him that he was dressed as wizards. And it was when they come around the corner to Chip dressed as the wizard. It was fantastic. There we go. Palmer again. Yeah, the wizard. It's a great clip. Seeing this across Pop World Dance Floor. Now, what you'll see is you'll just see me walk in and go, right, season ticket holders, specs on, specs on. No, there'll be no specs on the night out. I don't want to see anyway. He took that so well, to be fair to him. Yeah, I can imagine he's a good lad. He seems it. He seems it. Needs to take the hat as well. Oh, no. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? They won't let me in. Or I might get into VIP at Blackpool for them thinking that I'm part of the village people. I don't know. I'll tell you who else is a good lad. That Lazy Ben. He is. He is a great lad. He's a great lad, that Lazy Ben. Right, Kenta. Come on. Look, we've been very good here in the second half. I was moaning. Might get to be a mascot for Blackpool. Oh, no, don't say that. I watched my friend do it at Spartans this weekend, and I'm not sure I can do it. Lacey! We grab another one. We grab another one. Come on. Bet he was fuming. He took it well. He took it very well. We thought he was going to be. He took it very well. It was, yeah, it was brilliant. It was brilliant. Did he know? No, he didn't. He was told 5 minutes before having to go to meet the captain. The head of the media and Spartans came in. He was a good bloke. And because they gave us like a changing room, so we had our own changing room, and they had beers in there and stuff for us. So we were in there before the game, and then he came in. So we had told him, he had been told that he was going to do the coin flip for kickoff. That's what he was going to have to do. And then matey sat him down, and he was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, as well as this, you're going out with the kids, holding the captain's hand." And then he got given a shirt. He got given shorts and socks. It was yeah, it was brilliant. It was brilliant. Right, we ended up battering Hamilton in the end. So we've got a semi-final. Hey Josh, we've arranged for you to meet the Blackpool captain on the meet-up, mate. Yeah, I've got to hold his hand, have I? I'd do it. I'm not going to. I would. Right, we got 20 days now. Is it an international break? Is it an international break? When is the semi-final? Oh, it's ages away. We're flying, though. Look at that, by the way. 5 wins on the bounce. Kilmarnock, Aberdeen, Livingston, then Leon. Leon's going to stop that, that's for sure. Could be worse. Could dress as an eagle. Yes, very true. Ross County's Celtic, who we beat early in the season, didn't we? And then that semi-final. And then Genk after that as well. We've got some tough games coming up. We have some tough games coming up, ladies and gentlemen. But who was next? Sorry, Kilmarnock. Where are they? They're bottom of the table. They haven't won a game yet, so I'm sure we're about to change that. Then Aberdeen, then Livingston. Okay, so everyone's below us at the moment that we're playing. So that's a nice little run we've got going on. We've got a nice little run. We do have 20 days now. DeWitt's back in training. That's good news. Our number one midfielder is back. How long until Alfie Bavidge is back? Still a while, I bet. 4 weeks and 2 months. A moderate calf strain, by the way. Calf. Terrible amount of time to be out with a strained calf. I reckon he just wanted some... Has FIFA just come out or something? I know what he's up to. To be fair, September 2032. Probably GTA 6, isn't it? Privet. Great minds. Great minds. Great minds. I respect that. Right, okay. What are we doing? Trying to get to the next game, to be honest. In all seriousness, there's no chance coming out in November? I don't think so. I think it'll be next year. Pre-orders aren't even live? Can you not pre-order it? Why can't I praise anyone? Okay. I didn't know that. I thought you could. Pre-order it. I did not realise. That's poor, isn't it? It's not happening. So what is that? That's 7 months away. Or just over 7 months away. Yeah, I don't see that happening. You'd be cashing in already, surely, wouldn't you? You'd think so. Hamilton replaces O'Hara in squad. Who is Hamilton? What squad has he got into? Oh, the under-19s. Dackers is playing in the International League. If it is November this year, EA are in serious trouble. Why? What have they got? If it's November this year, then FM dominates it for me. Oh, FIFA. Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, FM's November, so... FM's November. I will be playing GTA. What I'm thinking I was going to do is... I mean, obviously, we could do some, like, community stuff on some of the mix-ups, but, I mean, I'm still going to stream Football Manager, but I'm thinking I might do... I don't know, because I've got the second channel on YouTube, and I'm going to definitely put some other games on there, like I'm going to play Fable when that comes out, and I'm going to put a playthrough on YouTube, just probably unedited, slightly edited, get rid of, like, pauses and stuff. But I'm going to stick that on there. But then with GTA, it's not really like a playthrough sort of game to make YouTube channels, is it? You have a second YouTube... I do miss Scotsman, but there's nothing on it at the moment, so I wouldn't rush, sir. I wouldn't rush. But when Fable comes out, I'm going to stick that on there. I'll also sort of have... what else was I thinking? Definitely if this Lord of the Rings games comes out. Stuff like that. I don't think any serious game will release the same time as GTA. No, exactly. Nobody can compete. Exactly that. GTA is a stream game. GTA will be incredible. It will indeed. I'm looking forward to like races and stuff on the stream. Hogwarts Legacy. I've got it and I never finished it. I did start doing a playthrough on YouTube when I first had it. I mean, if people want to see me play Hogwarts Legacy, I'd happily probably play through it and stick it on the second channel. I'd probably do that. It's just... yeah, I never really got round to it. Well, I started playing it, and then I just, I didn't carry on. I need to move to PS prior to GTA coming out, though. There's a new one coming now. Is there really? Okay. João Moutinho of Rangers wins Manager of the Month. I was second, as always. Always the bridesmaid and all that. Who got Goal of the Month? I mean, sorry, who was in there for us? Sideline Steve. I don't even remember the goal. And it's becoming more expensive, which is a problem. What, the PS5 is it? PS6 was seen in Tokyo apparently today? Really? I don't know whether I'll get one, you know. I don't know. I always get the consoles, but at the moment, I mean, I've got the PC. I don't even turn the PlayStation on now. I don't know. PS5 got up £100, really. I wonder why. Have they stopped making as many or something? Before I start streaming any other game, I need a new setup. What do you mean, Luke? What do you want like a gaming PC and stuff, do you? Yeah, PS5 prices are dearer now than when they came out. Really? I might sell mine. Same as a fancy ornament for me, the PS5. I used to use it loads, but I got the PC. And I mean, I don't play anything other than this anyway, so I don't know why I'm acting like everything changed over. The only other game I play is Fortnite. And even that's ridiculously rarely, and I have that on here now. Bongo said something about RAM or parts. Oh, okay. Jeremy says, am I old in thinking the only game you need is FM? Jeremy, yeah, you're speaking to the right person here. I agree. That's it, mate. I need a gaming PC. What do you think? Do you think you go all out? Luke, you get an expensive one? Or, to be fair, the prices of like parts and stuff are ridiculous at the moment, aren't they? So maybe it's worth holding fire, but I say that, is it going to get better? Is it going to get better? I don't know. A clean sheet for Hardy for Cardiff. How much has he played this season? Played twice in the Virtue Trophy. Conceded twice. Wait, hang on. So he's not played at all in the league. What was our agreement? Where does it tell us? Does it not tell us? Loan Club, here we go. No, still doesn't tell us. I don't know. I really don't like FM this year. I mean, a lot of people don't, Brevet. A lot of people don't. It's just, I've really enjoyed it. I really have. For me, do you know what I think it is? A big thing for me. I think it's very, very suited this year to streaming. As in actually doing the streaming. Like where I just waffle a lot and then just sort of hit continue. I think it's really, really suited for how I play it on stream. Jason Pike, welcome in. I hope you're very, very well. Happy Thursday. It's a pleasure to have you in. I hope you've had a fantastic week, and I hope you've got a long weekend ahead of you. I got a top gaming PC back in 2023-4 when I heard FM25 was having the revamp. Obviously, FM25 didn't happen, but the fact remains I took the step. Yeah, and it's a good decision because the thing is, even without Football Manager, I mean, I do think you're a lot less limited when on PC than with a console because, I mean, most exclusives are going to be everywhere, but also you can just... What I think's brilliant with PC that I've noticed is things like the Steam sales. I feel like you have more of a chance of playing random games on PC than you do on PlayStation or Xbox. I mean, I guess Xbox has Game Pass and stuff, but you also get the Game Pass on PC, so there's that as well. You wouldn't play it off stream, though? I don't play it at all off stream, Bravit. No, that's what I mean. Well, I do. I play it off... I play the game off stream, but only for my YouTube videos. I don't have a save for fun, if that makes sense. I don't just play it, typically. But I love the game, but I probably would have a save going if I didn't have 2 saves for the 2 different series I do on my YouTube channel and sort it out. I don't have the time to play another one. Jeremy says, needing a laptop upgrade. Does anyone play FM on the MacBook Pro or are Windows laptops generally the best option? I believe Real Life Luke FM plays on a MacBook Pro. So, there's that. Jeremy meet Luke. Luke meet Jeremy. I don't know why I've made this some sort of weird matchmaking situation. I hope you enjoyed each other's company and warm embrace. That got weird. Jason says, I like FM26 a lot. I think FM24 and previously went very stale. I agree in the sense of I think it was very samey for a few years, and I quite like the mix-up. Well, sorry, no one panic. Everyone just stay calm. We've got streaming royalty in the house. Why, Callum's in the house. How are we, Callum? I hope you're doing very, very well. Happy Thursday to you, good sir. It's a pleasure to have you in. Sorry for making so many puns the other day. Do you know the worst bit? I've been thinking about it since streaming today, and I think I'm actually funnier in your chat than I am when live. Ideal, really. I used it all up typing in yours, unfortunately. How are you, Callum? It's a pleasure to have you in. How are we doing, and how are Merthyr Tydfil getting on? It's not Merthyr Tydfil, the team, is it? Is that actually just a place? I stayed there. I don't know why I'm asking. I know it's a place. The club's not called that, right? Jason says, I got it on PS5 as well. It's just not the same, although it's close than FM24 console. Yeah, they definitely bridged the gap between console and PC. We had a shout out as well for Y Callum. I tell you what, if you're not following Y Callum already, you're doing yourself a disservice. Because if you can put up with me, there's actually some real entertainment going on over there. So drop Y Callum a follow. He is back in action on Football Manager, but there's also some Pokemon stuff that goes on over there. So you get a bit of everything. Plus, I mean, the man can make a joke or two. Imagine playing the game for fun. Not me. Look at us. Who'd have thought it? That's Josh, the FM streamer's Cupid. Look at that. I don't press continue and I just matchmake in the chat. That's all I'm doing. I still don't forgive you. I'm sorry, all right? I tell you what. I know that it's bad because I only use the joke thing on my stream deck here when I say the name Motherwell. She's not bad, thanks. I use all of my puns up in White Callum's chat. Great, thanks, bud. How are you? Merthyr Town. They reformed, I believe. What is it? A Phoenix Club. Is that what the cool kids call it? I'm glad you're doing well, Callum. I am glad to hear. I'm doing fantastically well. It's the end of the work week. I have a long weekend with Mrs. A1 in Edinburgh coming up. I get to meet Max Guthrie tomorrow. Not tomorrow, sorry, Saturday. I get to meet Max Guthrie and get my Edinburgh City shirt signed. The club very kindly offered to show me around the stadium, meet some players, hopefully present man of the match. So, I know. Yeah, I am famous, right? Stop it, you lot. Stop it. All right. No, I've birthed a new generation of Edinburgh City fans, I'd say. Again, using the word birthed was weird. First cup game now. Who you against, Dan? Who you against? And is Max Guthrie scoring all of the goals? Because that is what he does. Marius. Right, lock in, ladies and gentlemen. Marius Maldarasanu. Maldarasanu. That was pretty nice. Has been speaking very highly of your playstyle. Well, no, I don't like him. He just made me stutter. It would mean a lot coming from someone I respected. That's harsh. But we're going to go with it. Kilmarnock side have been very leaky defensively. Nice. I don't pay too much attention. Oh, well, now I feel bad. Now I've seen the bloke. Now I didn't need to put a face to the lack of respect. Sorry, Marius. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Queen's Park. Okay. That is not a hashtag I want to get moving there, Callum. Josh birthed me. Yeah, I don't think I like that. I don't. No, I'm gonna, not. Hashtag Team Marius. Oh no. Hashtag Josh birthed me, but I prefer Marius, right? Okay. This is getting strange. It's getting strange quickly. It's not ideal. Right, are you concerned about the scale of the task that comes up against Marius? Well, I mean, they haven't won all season, Ollie. So take your quiff and get out of it. What? We don't fear anyone. Maybe they should be scared of us. You didn't have many players away during the international break? All right, I need to rub it in. Max Guthrie is a hero. I hear nothing else. Sonada's good at football. That was interrogation. Whew. Marius has got this. Whoa. Let's not get nasty about it. They have yet to win a game. They've conceded 16 goals in 7 games. I think we're going to show Marius what football looks like. Boy, I'm getting... Hang on. Sorry, I had a work message. I don't like to check my phone, but I had a work message, so I was just checking it. Also, what is fantastic news is I couldn't remember the chant earlier, and I do have a text from Mrs. A1 saying, na 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 na. Annan's getting pumped. That was her highlight of the football, was that chant that constantly rung round the Meadowbank. He's been waiting to play his birth mother. I don't know if I was aiming to end this Thursday evening as a Mother Teresa figure, but here we are. Everyone takes up their own space in this whole streaming world. I guess that's mine. The mother of the FM community. It doesn't really have a ring to it, does it? Doesn't really have a ring to it. I cannot believe you birthed so many of us. I never realised I had tens of thousands of siblings. That is why we all look alike, I guess. I don't want to lean into this. I don't want to keep leaning into this. Okay, I'm not sure. I need this this reputation. The FM Mother username change. Could you imagine? Could you imagine clicking on a stream that says the FM Mother and you see me? I'm not sure it feels very motherly around here. I'm not sure I give off that sort of energy. I don't know. I have a warm embrace and I can hold you to my chest if needed. I'm not helping myself tonight. It would certainly be a conversation point. It would indeed. It would indeed. Luke says, and why we all have an additional digit on each hand. Well, all right, let's not. Just because I'm from Swindon, all right, leave me alone. The 1000th had to brace itself was like a right. Okay. Sometimes I need to pre-read these messages before I go for them. You're Trowbridge, Jason. Okay, not a million miles away. I lived with someone from Trowbridge at uni. Interestingly enough, I shared a home. Again, I don't know why I word things so weirdly. I lived with someone at uni from Trowbridge. Is how a normal person would have said that. Palmer will go with there. Good golly. I play pool in Swindon, small world. Is that going to be by the train station? The, was it 19198 888 0800 00 1066 147? Thank you. There you go. Sharon Holmes, classic mother. There you go. There's a few of us Swindon guys in here, Jace. There is indeed. No way, Jason. I play small world in Swindon pool. That hurt to read there, Callum. All right. I said I'm sorry for the puns, okay? You're coming in here, giving me a headache. I said I'm sorry. Yeah, it was a tough one. I hope it was easier to type than it was to understand. Right, we've got a big game here. We got Kilmarnock, and we have just gave it absolute beans to Marius. He is going to Jose Mourinho down the touchline if they beat us here. It's going to save it just because it's been a bit jittery tonight. I don't want any shenanigans. No way, Swindon. I play Swindon in Jason's pool. I'd close the curtains, Jason. They've got a bit strange. Viva la Marius. I don't like this. The thing is, I'm hearing these chants ringing out from the home end. Old Ben has messed that one up. Yeah. It was A for effort, but if I'm honest, yeah, better luck next time, kid. Ruley, he's been in the stream before. Not that guy. Again, someone actually I shared a home with at uni. I'll see myself out. No, you stay right there. You deal with what you've done. Long hard look in the mirror. Right, pick up where you left off. Stop sharing homes with people. The thing is, there wasn't anyone I didn't live with at uni. There was just a lot. Sounds like I live just straight in the lecture hall at this point. First cup game goes to Pens, 2-2. Queen's Park are going to be division above you, though, aren't they, at that stage? So doing well there, Dan. Jason, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it.
Welcome to the club.
Thank you very much for hitting the follow button. We, interestingly enough, we have recently hit a follower goal. And I have been rather scaredly? Right, anyway, great stream, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, rather worryingly, I've been reminded that it is next week. But after hitting our recent follower goal of 2,500 followers here on Twitch, which is mental to say, considering I just pretend to play Foot Manager whilst talking about garden birds, we do have a subathon next week, which I'm worried about. It's going to be a 2-hour stream that can be extended anywhere up to 24 hours. And that is a week tomorrow. So I might as well just start pre-sleeping now, I guess. But yeah, we've got that. We're going to be playing loads of a variety of games. So if anyone likes Among Us, is it Fall Guys it's called? Pro Clubs, Fortnite, things like that. We're going to be everywhere. Anywhere and everywhere. Is he always just hidden behind the camera? Oh, that's madness. Your twin came out of nowhere then. It happens. He's behind there. He's behind. Shut up. Sorry, he wanted to say hello, but he just says thank you for things. That's all we really let him do. Was this home share situation voluntary for your housemate? Very similar to how Max Guthrie's still at the club here. Chains and a lack of willingness on my part. Seems like a cracking bloke. he's very sunburnt. He's very sunburnt. And has been likened to a cartoon ghost that was popular in the late 90s, early 2000s. I've just guessed when Casper was popular. I don't actually know when it was. Right. We are having a very uneventful game because I don't actually remember any of that. That's like that scary situation when you get to a destination you've been driving and you don't actually remember even leaving the house. Apparently we're at half-time. Marius is winning it. I'm not happy with your performance. I'm not, actually. You're right. Marius has completely nullified you there. He has. He's made me look a right... That was kind of poor on my part because there was a heavy delay there. That was not very smooth at all. In your hair... Right, wait till he brings out the big guns. Oh, don't say that. Who's he got on the bench? If I see Lang come on up front, I'm done. Right, we need to probably make some changes. Who have we got on the bench? We've got DeWitt. We've got DeWitt back from injury. Let's get him on, I think. Let's get him on. I think we will swap these two, though. Take that back. Backsies. Backsies. Take it back. Sorry, mate, I'm dipping out now as I'm going to watch the game. No worries, Jack. Excuse me, sorry. Sorry, it just made me feel a bit sick that you were leaving. No, I'm only kidding. Thank you very much for chilling tonight, Jack. I appreciate it as always. Up the town. Fingers crossed we get a good result. Have a fantastic evening, sir. Panicking subs at half-time. Seriously, Marius has got me rattled here. And if Marius hasn't, why Callum has? I just want to win in front of Callum. Right, come on. I mean, I hate their kit. I hate their manager. I hate everything about them. I hate them. I don't. Hate's a strong word. But I don't like this kit. It's horrible. Up the town. Oh, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Like I say, I'm really not confident for town tonight. I'm really not. I think we're going to struggle. Oh, no. Alright, that was useless. That was useless. Straight into a highlight, though. Hate is a strong word, but you used it multiple times. I know, it gets weaker every time you use it. That's the thing. I've kind of watered it down now, haven't I? We'll have to go with something stronger if they score. Like, I don't know. What's a step up from hate? Loathe? Would we go with loathe? Despise. Ball across. Oh, we've hit the DeWitt. It's the post. Who have Swindon got? We've got Cambridge, Jason. We've got Cambridge. If we win, I fancy our chances for automatic promotion. I think we need to win, though. Loathe is a great word. I know. Seriously, Hovis do a great one. Right, win this ball back, please. Thank you. Yeah, asked and answered. Get out. Hey, I make the rules around here. Okay. Well, that was a terrible pass. Wait, it's not my stream? There you go. Look, there you go. But don't leave, please. We're playing well, apparently, according to the stats, but I just watched us pass a ball to the advertising board, so... Oh, no, here it comes. This is the Marius Jose Mourinho, isn't it? This is it. Little Jack wins it. I know a goal when I see one, and it's coming right now. Well, how does that commentary make any sense, by the way? It just said Edinburgh City aren't going down without a fight. We literally just nearly conceded. Where was the fight there? Marius has got your number? Well, he's not texted yet. Swindon gone off the boil lately, haven't they? We have done, yeah. Well, we've, if anything, not like back on the ball recently, but we've been slightly better like in the last couple of games. Performances haven't, results have. But we definitely have fallen off a little bit. Wow, the crossbar is still rattling. You've been tepid. Tepid's a good word. I like that. I like tepid. Not for my team, but... Right, here's the goal. And the crowd goes mild. The away end's rocking. Wait, is that why Callum on the pitch? Is that... We're 1-0 down. We're 1-0 down. Marius. Now, Loath's needed now. I love the bloke. Right. We've been terrible here. They've not won a game all season. Right, we need to be better. I hate Marius. I hate their kit. All right, I can tell some things are coming to roost right now. I can tell, and I'm not enjoying it one bit. I'm not enjoying this whole situation here. Marius, mogging you right now. Back page is written already. I know. I've written myself. That was the problem. Who says what I said? Who does that? It's on me. Lost 7-6 on pens. That is unfortunate there. Unfortunate there, Dan. But it's a valiant effort against a higher league opposition. Marius looks like he's trying to kill your hopes and dreams. I hope that doesn't knock your confidence. Mano. I don't know. I had to put the rest of it. Super Killy, go ballistic. Joshy is atrocious. I missed it when you all were on my side. I missed it. I missed it when everyone liked Edinburgh. Yes, of course I want the tactical changes. We've been awful. What are you on about? Right, come on. Encourage. How are we losing here? You should never have gone after our best mate, Marius. It's on me, really, isn't it? It's on me. I want him as assistant now. You've had it too good for too long. I know. I know. Get there. God. What the... It's not the time for little flicks, little Jack. Come on then. Here comes the goal. Here comes the goal. This is 1-1. Silence the lot of you. Lacey, get it across. Yes, please. Yes, please. I will have a yellow card, please, and I'll have a file reported at the local police station. GBH. GBH, that one. Dive, never a pen that. You lot. In front of you lot in the purple. Come on then. Come on then. Dackers, we need this. I've had enough of this. I've had enough of this. I've had enough of this. I've had enough. That Oman has gone to the refs. Right. This is outrageous. I want to take him back off. Oh my God, we're actually going to lose. We're giving them their first win of the season. Lawson's been poor. Any minute now, Victoria will be getting put up front and Ewan Ward will be throwing the ball forward Allardyce style. I wish. I wish. Let's get Smith on. This is the best game of FM26 I've watched this season. I don't know what that noise was. I don't think I've ever produced that before. But it felt fitting. Right. Very attacking. Much higher. Much more direct. Clip. We don't have that. We don't have that. Fortunately. Early crosses. Just get it forward. We've got no one else that's going to make a difference on the bench, to be honest. Oh, come on. Please. Big Sam, there he is. Come on. Oh, I thought that was going to be sloppy there. Win that. That's you all day. Right, Little Jack, where... What is Little Jack doing? Apart from absolutely nothing. The Witch just tried to kill a man. He's been sent off, hasn't he? Hold Marius. At this point, I'm going to need an embrace from someone. Do it, put Vic up top. Ref. It's a straight red card. It's a straight red card. It's not been good here, ladies and gentlemen. It's not at all. This is, Why are they making a triple sub? They've already won. 5 added minutes. We're not going to get a chance, are we? We're not going to get a chance. Marius has had my pants down. Live on the telly. Marius does what he wants. He's had his way with me, that's for sure. By the way, I would hate this chat in my stream. I'm trying to remain cool. Incredible scenes. Marius skipping into the presser. One win this season. One win. And a story is built. A new villain arc. We now have a rival. We now have a rival. Put it that way. Marius, I genuinely now have a dislike for. This, my friends, is content. There you go. Stories are being built. Storylines. Yeah, completely intentional. That was always planned.
I know what I'm doing. I would love it, if we beat them. You can thank me later. Look at this, just stories. Get out my face. I'm not talking to you at the moment. Sorry, back to you. Look, just spinning stories wherever. DeWitt banned for one match. If anything, it probably should have been more. What do we usually give? One day's wage? Yeah, have that. Where's the Marius emote? Josh is Cupid, not Conte. Stupid, more like. It was a weak one to give a drum for. Right, I'm not going to that presser. Get out of my face. I'm not talking to anyone after that. I'm locking the door. As if I have a migraine. Someone close the curtains. 1 day's wage for a sending off. Wow. What are we talking? Too lenient? What are we talking? What would we be going for? Stretch. 1 week minimum. I mean, he did just elbow a man in the face, to be fair. He did just elbow a man in the face. There is a bottled it emote. All this. Right. You know when you do something and you regret decisions? That's been tonight. Right, we've got Aberdeen next.
Leave the football
they are still,
before the football leaves you.
They are still behind us,
The
somehow.
left them.
Big baby. Just get on with the game.
Baby.
Dornley's injured, is he? A calf strain. Out for 3 weeks. He's just got the new GTA as well. I wish I hadn't, Bettis. Oh, I didn't even realise the time. We've only got 20 minutes left. We'll get a game in, though, won't we? We'll get a game in. Because that's what we really need right now, is more football. That's what we need. I tell you what, who's Aberdeen manager? We'll have a go at him and all. Who's the manager of Aberdeen? Neil Crickley. Why do I know? No, that's our scout. That's our scout. I was going to say, I know who you are. Why do I know you? Where's Aberdeen? Who's our new hero? Let's find out. Aberdeen. Where am I? Is this him? Sean Maloney. Sean Maloney. Who have you been at? He's been places. No one I care about. Loan manager. What do you mean? What do you mean loan manager? Are they... Neil Crickley, that is. Sean Maloney of Wigan fame. Up there in the halls with Connor Salmon and Shefty Coochie. What's a loan manager? He's getting some stick for that. You're not even permanent. Sean Maloney has been trying to call the war of words. Ollie, you know what you're doing, that quip of yours, aren't you? You're trying to start something. I lost what little respect I have for Sean when I saw him trying to play this down. We don't like each other, and there is no point trying to hide that as far as I'm concerned. I tell you what, we're becoming a villain in this save. Cracking free kick taker, was he really? Okay. How will your players respond to the disappointment? Yeah, we're going to win, that's what... Is Alfie Babbage is not back yet, Ellis? No. Class, Ollie, he loves the drama. He knows what he's doing. He's got that wooden spoon. He's staring that. He loves it. That's Backbone and Cojones right there. Who was that Egyptian they had? Shefty Coochie, wasn't it? Shefty Coochie was... Yeah, I want to say Egyptian. Josh shows hate tonight. I'm here for pure violence. Why Callum's got me all hot under the collar and now I'm going at anyone. Nah, not who I'm thinking. What, an Egyptian for Wigan that wasn't Shefty Coochie? Amizaki, there you go. Why Callum? Why Callum knows ball? He knows ball. Specifically mid-2000s Wigan. But he knows it nonetheless. That's it. It was Amizaki. It was indeed. Where's he from? I would say... I've got knowledge, mainly Wigan. So like the Wigan kebabs. Is that a... Was it a kebab or a pie? What's the thing they do in Wigan? Don't they put like a pie in bread or something? Is that a Wigan kebab? It's something like that. Pies. Is it called a Wigan pie? Is it? I thought it was called like a Wigan kebab. Hugo Rodallega, great player. Best Colombian striker in Premier League history that's played for Wigan and Fulham. I mean, you narrowed that down rather quickly. Hugo Rodallega, what a player, by the way. Oh, right. If we're going down the Wigan route, was Craig Bellamy at Wigan? Who else? I always just think of Shefty Coochie and Connor Salmon. I'm trying to think of that old badge. where they had blue sleeves and white down the middle. Who am I thinking of? Who can I think of? Oh, I'm struggling with Wigan, if I'm honest. Franco Di Santo? Why, Callum's got... He beat me... Ugh. See, I might beat you to puns, but you're beating me to knowledge of obscure footballers, and I hate it. Paul Jewell was the manager. He was indeed. It's a bit niche. Heskey, of course, good shout. Franco Di Santo is a great shout. The midfield pairing of McCarthy and MacArthur was elite. Some would say it's a couple of letters difference. Jimmy Bullard, of course, Jimmy Bullard, what a man. Kevin Kilban, was Kevin Kilban? I don't know if he was actually. That's a rogue shout. Titus Bramble, what a man. Jason Roberts, Earnshaw, was Earnshaw at Wigan? Why Callum? All that. I think it was Titus, but yeah, fair enough. Pascal Chimbonda, great player. Zinedine Kilban was at Wigan. Leighton Baines. Chimbonda is a shout, it is indeed. I forgot he was at Wigan. Right, we need to change something here today. What have we got this on? We're still on the low crosses. Antonio Valencia, yeah. 100%. Oh, right. We're down at... I need to press play. I'm only on till 8, so I'm leaving for Edinburgh tomorrow at 5 in the morning, so I do need to play this. So I'm going to play, and then we're going to get onto the Wigan. You guys keep going. I just need to get into this game. Chris Kirkland, nice. I like that. Was he the guy that wore the hat all the time and trackies? Was that Chris Kirkland? Was it Rodallega that rifled the free kick from the halfway line? It could be. Julius Aghawa. I don't know how to say the name, but I do know who you mean. Nothing more fun than just naming footballers. He did wear a hat, yes. Did he wear trackies is the important bit there. Will Grigg, the famously highly flammable footballer. I don't get the reference. Oh, Will Grigg's on fire, right. I'm going to see myself out on that one. That was outrageous that I didn't get that. All right. Stop throwing things. Steady on. Gabor Corrali. Doug, I broke my leg Whelan. I'm not sure that was his middle name there, Nige, but welcome in. Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing very, very well. I hope you've had a fantastic week and you've got a long weekend ahead of you. How are we, Nige? Zoltan Gira. See, I remember him at West Brom more than even Zoltan Gira. Kirali Papalis was the PJ Bottoms keeper. Right, okay. Keith Fahy. All right. I need to get thinking because you're all good at this. If we change team, maybe I'd be all right. Wigan, I'm struggling with. Wilson Palacios. Did we say Wilson Palacios? I feel like I'm just naming what someone else has said. Did someone say Wilson Palacios? Always linked with the big clubs? Oh, I didn't hear Wigan. Yeah, we're going Wigan. This is Wigan. Oh, Luke, I did. There we go. I think he might have beat me to it. I was just naming names. Alan, Tony. No, we're going with Wigan. We're going with obscure Wigan players. See, this would have been the perfect game to have Babbage against his old team. Maynor Figueroa. Honduras. He was from Honduras, wasn't he? Or was that Palacios? Or both? I don't know. Busy weekend ahead. Sheffield United on Friday. Geesley. I'm saying Geesley. I don't know if that's correct. On Saturday and Harrogate on Monday. That is a weekend of football in action. I'm assuming football and not just visiting these places. I'm in Edinburgh myself watching football. I'm going to see Edinburgh City. I'm getting to meet some of the players. Jordi Gomez. Antolin Alcaraz, a dreadful defender. Do you know what's even better is the fact that I know, Callum, that your memory of players is very similar to mine, where sometimes the worst ones stick. Hence why Connor Salmon is the first name that jumps to my mind for Wigan. Ali Al-Habsi. Jason Robinson was a legend for Wigan too. Emerson Boyce, good shout. Jason Robinson. I reckon if we were playing this game for any team, you could probably name Jason Robinson just as we're 1-0 down. Chicken Tikka de Jong puts someone there. Oh, these are fantastic. Andy Farrell, World Cup winner. It's Geesley. It's nice. See, I appreciate it, and I'm sure that should help, but unfortunately, I'm rather unintelligent. Max Power played for Wigan, he did indeed. James McLean, yep. Sean Maloney.
Up the Spartans, here he is, the man of the moment. We were speaking about you earlier. Holding hands with the captain. Holding hands with Spartans captain. At the moment, I wish I was at Spartans. Edinburgh are falling apart. How are you, Grant? Happy Thursday. A long weekend for you, I hope. Here we go, Lacey. Finish this, please. No, Sonada's going to have a go, I'm sure. Are we going to make something happen? No, we can't shoot. Knee is not good. No, it didn't look it when you ran out on the pitch, to be honest, sir. Has it got any better? Fair enough. I don't know. We must have had fairly different weekends, but I'm glad the recovery's going well. A bit like I with a G start. Geisley. Right, I'm with you. I'm with you. That makes a lot more sense. Thank you, Nige. We got there in the end. We got there. Don't lie, we was in the same room. I saw it all. I saw it all. Right, second half. We're not going to change anything at the moment. Grant, you'll enjoy this because you're of footballing knowledge and you watch football in this era. We are naming rogue Wigan players at the moment. Jason Kumas is a great shout there, Luke. I like that. Shock, Josh sharing rooms with another person. You'd be interested to know we did have 6 people in our room, actually. 6 people. Paul Sharner is a name I'm not actually... See, you're taking it to another place and I like it. I like it. Top marks, thank you, Nige. Thank you. First time I've ever received. Come on then. Let's get an equaliser here. Sideline Steve, finish this, please. He does. Come on. They're checking it, but I'm telling you, he was onside. He was a beast. One for the Chelsea fans. Mario Melchior. The goal is awarded. We are back level. We are back level. It's a great run there from Sideline Steve. Lacey. Paul Sharner. I really don't remember the name. Was Wayne Routledge? Was he at Wigan? Was Wayne Routledge there? I remember football stickers of Paul Sharner. Paul Sharner was a cult hero at Wigan. Was he really? Okay. Was Sharner Austrian? I do not know. Josh still untying all his clothes from the weekend? Okay, it's not a story I've told on stream. He was Austrian. That's Sharner, that is, and not me at the weekend. No, for those that wouldn't be aware, because you weren't there, I stayed out a bit later than Grant on the final night. And I did return when everyone was asleep. And someone woke up, one of the people in the room, and I realised someone had been in my bag, and none of my stuff was in my bag anymore. So I said, I knew it was Grant. I said, what's he done with my stuff? And the guy, the person who woke up just said, check the telly. He was half asleep, said, check the telly. Every single item of my clothing had been tied together in a line, and it was surrounding the TV. It was a border for the TV of all of my items of clothing. It was quite creative, to be honest, and it took a long time to get the clothes I was sleeping in untied. Yeah. So I'm still finding socks in my boxes. Thanks for that, Grant. Routledge was Palace, wasn't he? He played for a few clubs. I just wasn't sure if he was at Wigan. Check the telly is an incredible quote, yeah. And then you don't expect to find it being used as a washing line, but each their own. I only know these because I worked with a season ticket holder at the time. Jewel was the manager. I see. Okay, Marcus Bent is a good shout. Arjan Dizu. I probably pronounced that horrifically, but I do remember that name. Yeah, check the telly is, yeah. Shivers, it gives me, put it that way. Right, we are going to move Lacey out this side. We are going to put Sideline Steve out there, and we are going to get Dackers up top. Get the big man under some crosses. And we will... leave it at that, I guess. I want you to get out and make an impact there, Marcus. Come on. Come on. Again, we've been decent statistically, but stats don't win you games. I can tell you that for free. Routledge was Palace and Swansea. Swansea is where I remember him. Yeah, you are correct, Matt. Swansea. I can't think of any more Wigan. I'm guessing we haven't named them all, but it feels like we have. I'm trying to think who else it is. I can picture a specific kit that I'm trying to think, but I can only picture Connor Salmon and Shefty Coochie. There's loads of Wigan players. I'm sure there are, yeah. I'm sure there's... probably thousands over the years, I guess. Oh no, that's two. Yeah. As soon as that ball went in, that was always going to be a goal. Roberto Martinez as manager, I can remember. He was good. Won in the FA Cup. Ben Watson. I believe we have named every single Wigan player in the history of the club. I think maybe we're missing a couple, but not many. Anyone says Sean Maloney? I can't remember. Callum McManaman. Good shout. We have lost another war of the words with a manager here. I'm starting to see an underlying issue here. Every time we've gone at managers, we've lost. This might be on me. But I'm going to blame the players. Sean Maloney started the conversation as he is managing Aberdeen. And Callum, now you've seen the size of the holes in the sieve that is my brain. It was, in fact, what started the conversation. It was. And I forgot. We need to do that. Hit some early crosses. Let's go direct. There we go. I don't think we're going to get a chance anyway. Didn't they have 3 Spanish amigos in the days when foreign players were still quite rare? I couldn't remember who, if so. We've lost back-to-back games in the league. I'm struggling to... I mean, I want to not, but at this point I am starting to think that Callum's the problem here. I know at some point you should probably look at yourself when it comes to games like this, but until then, blame's got to go somewhere. We're down to 8th. That's not good. Falkirk are now... Wait, no, not even Falkirk. Sorry, Kilmarnock are now out of the relegation spots. We've sparked a resurgence for the team. I am 100% the problem. I'm glad you now know. Kilmarnock are now out of the... Look, Marius is on the up. All this Wigan talk is just a distraction from the result. You're getting sacked. I don't know about that. We are 2nd in the European group. That's happening. That is not. I can tell you that for free. We are 2nd in the Europa group. We've been fantastic in Europe. We just can't win in Scotland. It's also what my wife and mother have always said. They can be horrible, those I don't know where I was going with that, to be honest. We're going to leave that. Whatever that sentence was going to end with, we're going to leave that unsaid. Europa League group, that's what we're talking about. Look, we're flying. We've not even conceded a goal in Europe. I don't remember their names, just the press making a big deal about 3 Spanish players rocking up at Wigan. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember that. Yeah, really doesn't ring a bell. Right, that is going to be it for the action today. Probably for the best before we continue to embarrass ourselves. We were doing really, really well. We beat Hibs 1-0 away, who were unbeaten. We beat Molde 2-0 away in Norway. We got ourselves to a Premier Sports semi-final, And then we just started having random pops at managers, and they both beat us. More for me. Right, we're going to give that a save, and we are going to jump over to the other screen and see who is around for one of those raids. Let's see who's online. Who have we got around on this fine evening? Stop having pops at managers. I should, but I got all excited, Matt. I got excited. You are a ginger donut is something I didn't expect to read in the chat tonight. It is just purely my nickname. I didn't realise you knew about that. I sent the Aberdeen kit. Thank you very much, Palace. See you next Tuesday. No need for that, was there, betters? Have a good weekend. That was fun. Callum, thank you for being here. I very much appreciate it. Absolute hero. Who have we got online is the question. Who have we got? Let's go over... Have a nice time at the game. Thank you very much, Dan. I appreciate that. Let's go to... Oh, I'm struggling. Let's go to John. Be here next stream. I appreciate that. Sir. It means a lot. I'm going to go over to John. Let's go over there. He is playing Football Manager. I try to keep it Football Manager related for most of the raids, but sometimes we mix it up. But today we are going to jump over to John. He is playing Football Manager. He plays it on the console, so it's a little bit of a different setup. I know he's been trying to learn the game, so let's go over there and give him a follow, say hello, and get involved in some of the fun. Let's not try and make him bully other managers, because it doesn't seem to work. You must be fuming at the guy who has A1 Ward on YouTube. I actually messaged him before, Cam. He didn't reply. Anyway, that is going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for being here on this Thursday evening. I say it all the time, but it means a lot. You could be anywhere. There are plenty of wonderful streamers on this platform, so the fact that you spend your evening here means a great deal. Massive thank you for the new follows today. I really appreciate that. And Gary with the raid as well. And a huge thank you to Bongo for the bits and Scubs for the gifted sub. Absolute heroes. I will be back now on Tuesday where we'll be playing a game decided by you guys in the Discord. So if you haven't voted already, get over there and drop a vote. It is going to be our monthly mix-up. And if you're not already, I'd very much appreciate you jumping over to the YouTube channel and subscribing there. We have a new episode of One Nation coming out on the Sort It Out SI channel tomorrow, and then a new episode of My Job Centre to Glory series on Sunday. So, until next Tuesday, I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy your Easters. I hope you all have plenty of chocolate and a brilliant time, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone.